We are live now.
Oh god, I'm not sure why he's doing the Untamed turn when he had 4 Logos cards in hand and 2 of them let him draw extra cards.
I'm not sure what that Commander Chan was worrying about there, I've got to be honest.
Oh, Commander Chan, yeah.
Yeah, Commander Chan with nothing else on board.
Hey, what?
Other creatures.
So I was busy setting up. What did I miss? Did we Mustic Mermaid Commander Chan off the board?
Yeah,
For some reason, when he was holding
4-card Logos turn.
Yeah.
Thorium and Crazy Killing Machine.
Oh my god, put away the deck list so we can see the chat box.
That'd be wonderful.
Oh,
Put it away!
God.
There we
That's
go.
right, no one's doing anything. Oh, he's 6 Ember the Lilithal.
That's a valuable use of 6 Ember.
Oh, jeez.
That fucking Lilithal. Oh,
Is
Amber
Dave-
control off the charts.
Is Dave just pissing about again?
I'm pissed
Quite
about.
Why would you do that when you're like got a tribute in hand? And...
How did I go out of this tournament?
I don't know.
How did Sasha get booted in one game and Jake's inferior deck get all the way unbeaten?
Like, people try to make me believe that these two are good players.
They're not.
I've got to be honest, now I'm seeing their hands, I'm beginning to question it. Like, I do not get the logic in either in their opening plays. So either they're fucking knackered and they really just misplaying horribly.
Or was it when he
Or actually, I can't come up with another option.
the two Kirby's one blaster into the tribute, and he's just like, what? The odds of that was so small, and yet there you go, you're one and you're through. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
that was fucking nuts.
That was nuts. And then then you see Matt with his poor old Sasha that is just giving him all the shadows cash.
Oh,
Oh,
that was so unlucky.
right, back in the game. What did we miss? We missed nothing because Millie archived Zip because it's
Yeah, he played an Igor, a Millie, a Crazy Killer Machine, and jack shit out.
Ungus is sat there looking a bit lonely until the tribute lands.
To be fair, he contributes as much as he likes onto Ungus in this game. Nathan's deck's much more equipped this time to kill it.
Yeah, but it takes him out of Fangtooth.
It's true, but I mean, still Crazy Killer Machine. He's got
Yeah, he's got better answers than his previous deck has.
Oh, he's got all the answers. He really has. I'm much more looking forward to watching this matchup.
I would really like to see Nathan use Crazy Killing Machine every turn from now on. I think that would be fun.
Just to repeatedly call Logos even when he has no other cards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go hard on the Crazy Killing Machine.
If that's the case, I would also like to see. I'd also like to see Dave just call Star Alliance just to do absolutely nothing.
I don't know, he's got a Kirby.
Oh,
Eking his
shit.
way through the Kirby, then he gets the Tabor out, and then that's it. He just names
my
Starlights.
God.
Game over.
Game over. He never names another house ever again.
So by law, right, he has to Crazy Killer Machine.
Yes.
I mean, Logos
But in
isn't.
fact,
a
how
bad
might
play
be
this
his
turn.
best option.
Yeah, Logos isn't
No,
bad this
it's,
turn.
it's honestly not a bad shout. I mean, and also then he gets to play the anomaly exploiter, which means next turn he can kill it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you get 2 amber, you discard cards on top of deck. It's not a bad shout. I suppose the only downside is right now if he hits a Logos. I suppose he's still got a creature to kill there.
Yeah, he just kills a
Yeah,
Millie.
He just reaps his 2 creatures and Crazy
I
Killing
suppose,
Machine.
yeah, they're the only downside if he hits Dis. It's about it, or Star Alliance. Because then he has to blow up his own Crazy Killer Machine.
Yeah.
It will have died a worthy death.
And you've still got the Exploiter.
Oh, disappointing.
Oh, boo. What?
Boo! Fucking boo!
Has he not got the message that Worlds Collide Untamed is gash?
Gotta be honest, when you're holding a hand like that, it is pretty gash.
You look at the creature and just go, woo. Well, this is exciting.
I'd say that I do like Feather Charm, and Feather Charm is pretty solid.
Yeah. Yeah.
It always dies, but it would be better if it was a play effect.
Yeah.
It'd
I think also if it was
pretty good
deployed, if it was deployed like the Druid, it'd be useful as well.
Yeah, that's true. The fact you can't deploy it hurts a lot.
I was like, okay, where are you going to put that? You're going to put the Druid. Oh, no, God. You've put the Druid next to the
Why
Shaman.
would you do that? Leave it open. Just leave it open. Like, have something worth protecting.
I put the Druid next to the Mermook so you can protect, potentially heal.
If he doesn't go Saurian, he could kill Unguis Oh no, you can't quite kill Unguis with the Murmur. Playing the Murmur, it'd do 3 damage.
Yeah, you just finish it off with the
Finish it off
links.
with the Deepwood Druid.
The links?
Shit. No, I would sooner be rid of the Deepwood Druid. The worst bit is I'm not joking because he's played it next to a goddamn thing that could ward. Why? You played it next to a 2-power creature. It's never gonna heal.
Let's heal it. Let's heal that 1 damage.
I would actually well tempted at this point to call this turn just to Infernus the 6th Emperor in one.
Yeah, and the tribute. Yeah, that
Okay,
old.
can anyone answer the question, why the hell did he fight the Feathered Shaman? With their Centurion?
Capture what?
No fucking idea.
You want me to
Maybe
capture?
he read the list and saw an anomaly exploiter.
Well, the Unguis was already injured, so it doesn't matter.
No, the Thera Centurion fought it.
Yeah, he wants to capture them.
Else followed up.
Yeah, but he's going to capture. He's played Grisk. He's played Grisk.
Oh, he's got the Grisk as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
That makes a little more sense. Yeah, I suppose at least that way it doesn't damage it.
Yeah, he wanted to capture before he blew everything up.
Without damaging. That makes sense.
Yeah,
that
now
makes
you
sense.
Infernus, right?
I mean, I'd have still reaped, I gotta be honest.
Surely you
on
dis
one
now.
amber, I'd have probably.
Surely this. There's too much tasty stuff. And you get 3 cards out.
Is, though, how the hell you got to get rid of that Baracus somehow? You can't.
You can't.
There's no way to do it. I'd be tempted to Logos actually.
Millie's always his discards.
You can millie for 3.
Millie for
all
3.
Of your dis in a way, then hit the crazy killing machine, drop the anomaly exploiter. I think is the play.
Don't know.
Yeah, you could at least maybe hit Primus Unguis.
You could hit Primus Unguis. That at least takes 3 amber away that you could otherwise spend. I mean, you might hit nothing, but I think it's a roll of dice. I mean, people are saying you could Infernus now, like to get the tribute and that, but they're still going to be there next turn, and he's still going to have amber left because he's going to spend the stuff that's on the creatures. So
yeah,
I think you played the Logos. I think you drop Millie, archive away your dis. That way you're drawing 5 cards this turn.
I think the reason why people want to do it is if you're going to try and play to your Hysteria. But you may as well have the Hysteria on the same turn. Yeah, exactly. You may as well have it on the same turn. So you just, okay, you've swung me round. Let's go Logos.
Oh, we got Regroundable Meteor!
Boom!
Go on, son. Go on. That is a worthy use of Crazy Killer Machine.
Kaboom!
No, he should have dropped. He should have dropped Millie first. I don't know why he didn't drop Millie first.
It wouldn't have mattered and whiffed anyway. But you're right. I mean, that's just bad play.
Get the extra archive.
Yeah, exactly. It's just bad play. You should have archived.
I don't plan to go back into Logos. Like, you're not going to. Because also his Logos is, like, in terms of creatures, his Logos is lackluster. It's a Code Monkey, 2 Dr. Millies, and an Igor.
Yeah. No. There was no reason.
See.
There was no reason not to archive that extra card just then before you blew up the CKM.
It's an extra draw. Like,
yeah.
I think that's just genuinely poor play.
That was There's no reason. It's bad play. What's Dave doing? Dave's doing Logos to bick about with his deck a bit.
Pretty much, yeah. No, at least he's not played Star Alliance to play like 1 Logos card like he has in every other game.
He's put Kirby under jar Google.
Love it. Oh, another tribute. Joy.
Okay, so Untamed looks shite.
Untamed looks shite. I mean, it's not the best dis because you're. But at least it'll allow you to purchase some stuff that hasn't got amber. So I think you just go for it now.
Yeah, Logos looks shite.
It's not ideal.
Untamed looks shite. Take your archives. Set up a couple of exploiter hits with your Festering Touch.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do Thera Centurion, but you probably could do either Daughter or Wormhole Tech, depending on which one you think is worse. Maybe ping the ward off.
Yeah, I'd ping the ward off Brachus as well, yeah.
At the moment, your Eterome, if for some reason it survives, is hitting Logos, so it's not that great, but you're Binding Irons in. and I think you play the fair game.
Why not?
In case he gets 2 or 1.
Yeah.
I don't think that's too bad off fair game.
Yeah, that's reasonable value. Encounter suit and tribute. Please tell me Six Emperor is going to be one of your next two picks.
He really should be.
Yeah, Six Emperor and Kirby's Blaster.
There's good choices.
I'm not so sure about the encounter suit.
No, I might not have got rid of the encounter. It's
in this
annoying
deck
to get rid of, but there's a lot of other good stuff in there. I mean, fuck, I nearly tried to click on his discard and see what's in there. But Primus is there. Wouldn't have been bad.
I would have taken the Primus over the encounter suit.
If you take away the good targets for the encounter suit, you might as well take it away itself.
And you've got things like Anomaly Exploiter and
how much do you gain off that?
things.
2 amber? No, that's what Dave got. I hate the way that it words this on TCO.
They both got 2 amber.
They both got 2. That's fair. Got you to check.
Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable.
I mean,
if he manages to forge, he's got a Mermook to drop, so...
Yeah.
Hello.
Hysteria!
Hello? Double Hysteria.
If stuff lives now, this
Oh my.
Oh, come on. Just do some crazy shit. Play. Oh, it's a shame he's not going Saurian. I'd love to see him tribute straight into this.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't though, would you? You're going Logos to reap like mad out of your massive board.
Yeah, but come on, I'm used to him playing where he's not giving a shit about what he's doing. If this was the previous game, he would have gone he'd have gone Saurian and reaped twice and played a tribute for no reason.
I missed what he archived. He probably archived something irrelevant. So he's on 9 in check, and he's about to get a bad day.
He archived a...
He's got no discard file.
He hasn't, that's annoying, yeah. I feel like you could dip into your own deck.
Well, no, because you've got Etronome in the Infernus to attack in first, so you could attack in to kill things like the Igors and the Daughter. Stick him in there.
Yeah, reap with that first, blow up Daughter. That gives you at least one thing to purge. But to be honest, you could purge from your own stuff. You've got some fairly shit untamed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Brachus. Eterom into Brachus.
That could be a good shout, just to purge that away.
Yeah.
It's just a shame there's more. There's actually more Logos right now than.
Yeah.
But I think it's a worthy trade. Trade Brachus in.
Oh, hang on. Could you finesse something?
Oh, you reaped fucking hell! Why?
It's not a great choice.
What? No, he's reaped with Etronome. That's fine. It kills something.
It does kill something, but I mean, I would have sooner. With Kate on this one, I'd have sooner taken Brachus out to purge. I know it's less efficient to fight with Eterom instead.
I was just looking if there was a and they'll go back in.
Okay, so now he's got 4 things to purge, right?
And he obviously needs to hold the other Hysteria. We're all on that one, I take it.
Yeah. You do not play that Hysteria right now. You may as well just post. I don't know. Would you leave any of that?
I'd look at going to my own deck.
What's in my own? Yeah, what's your own stuff? Yeah, he's purged.
There you go. You see, he's purged.
Fangtooth and Unnatural.
Unnatural selection is.
I wouldn't have done with Unnatural. Oh no.
100%. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
You never want to play Fangtooth against this.
No.
Unnatural selection. I'm not sure I'd have purged.
Oh, he meant to get mine, but he's clicked the opponents. I guess you're taking off Key if you do it this way. You're taking him off Key.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I might have gone. I suppose it is his second key.
Yeah.
So he's probably worried about catching him at this point.
Plus, you've got Hysteria. You can just do it again next turn. How do you cancel the prompt and then?
Well, he just puts the Infernus back in hand.
Oh yeah, he just puts it back in hand and then brings it out. Yeah.
And then to be honest, it'd be quite nice here if Dave plays out all his dinosaurs, tributes would be ideal. Whether he will, he might play Star Alliance.
No, don't. No, you did it. You turned the man. You did. You did. Turn it back on. You turn turn it back on again, put it back in your hand, put manual mode off again, and then put it out. Good
Someone did
grief!
say that apparently Nathan never plays online.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, well, and now there's 63 people getting to witness that fact. Oh, did someone disappear or appear in chat? Oh, we lost Kate.
We lost Kate.
Move to Tournament 5.
What? What is going on in Tournament 5? How can it be any better than this? What is Tournament 5, and why is it better than this?
Sorry. Sorry.
It's all good.
Is that the half of the bottle? Is that the half a bottle of wine? Is that what we're blaming?
Clicked, yeah.
I just wondering what secret party was going on in there.
Yeah. What game could possibly be better than this? I mean,
He's already played his Axiom, right, hasn't he, Dave?
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to fear an Axiom. There's no other real board wipe. He could put some small. He could put 2 damage on something with. Oh, he purged his own cutthroat and his own thorium.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not terrible choices, I suppose.
No.
He hasn't really got anything to raise the cost to cutthroat. Thorium Plasmate's a shit board.
Well, he has. He's got 2 Mermooks. He's got 2 Mermooks, so you could push it, but.
I suppose that's true. Yeah.
I mean, the Thorium
Not
Plasmate's a
ideal
reasonable
purge.
call. I mean, I don't mind. Thorium Plasmate. I'd like. Yeah, I'd like. Just click on his discard pile so I can see what he didn't purge.
What's going on here? I don't know.
Oh, because Dave was looking about. He didn't see how many cards the other fella
Yeah, how many cards did you draw?
draw, and the answer was none. Because
That's what's confusing me. I'm like, why are they thinking that he's drawn any cards off the top of his deck?
okay, this is just confusing. What are you doing now? Showing both discards and archives? I don't care. I want to see what the other person's discard was.
I've got to be honest. It's also.
It was like, how shit is your memory? It's Kirby, 2 Igors, and a daughter. It was Kirby, 2 Igors, and a daughter 5 minutes ago when you looked at his discard pile. It's not changed. It wasn't even his turn.
I think Dave's got to play Star Alliance, hasn't he? I think that's the better play. I hope he plays Saurian because that'd be a better bounce. But I think he's probably going to play Star Alliance, in which case it's not terrible because Nathan gets to reap with Ethereum, destroy a Star Alliance creature, reap with the other 2.
So it's going to be, Star Alliance, we're going to get walls. Not going to get back with the walls. Kinkin, next Kinkin. Couple of upgrades go down that are going to go in the bin.
He didn't pull his archives though. That's interesting.
Okay, so that's cool. Repeterom to kill a King Can.
Yep.
Kill the big one. Whee.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Kill one
But
of the
either way,
others.
you're going to purge that upgrade anyway.
Just kill the big one. Yeah, and at least you've now
Pretty
put
solid turn.
you've put a couple of amber pips back into Dave's deck as well, so you can Infernus out of there as well as your own.
And it also means that his walls is going to have no value again because you're going to purge the upgrade that you put in the discard pile, which is nice.
Yeah,
And you get 4 amber from it. You get 3 amber, sorry, from it, and reset the board, set back up the Ethereums and everything else.
yeah, I think that's not a bad turn.
I think it's good play. I mean, the other option is you try and hope that he goes.
Told you he's going to go for the big one.
You try and bring out the Saurians this turn, and you go and maybe ping the other two with Logoth. Because I mean, the trouble is here is you're walking into a tribute.
You are, but you can't help but feel that what you've effectively done is Dave's done nothing for effectively a turn.
And you keep him off a key here as well.
Yeah, you're going to put him exactly back where he was, and all that's happened is some of his Star Alliance cards have gone in the bin, whilst Nathan's reaped for 3. We haven't drawn any more of his deck, but yeah, he's reaped for 3.
He'll draw one more.
I was too slow. I hadn't realised that this guy was up. He's got lots of choices for the second Infernus.
Yeah, he won't get any more amber, I don't think, will he? But he'll get some creatures.
He's got amber if he goes for his own deck, but
That's true.
I wouldn't at this point. I'd take out something like the Kirby.
I can't remember his deck that well. See if there's any dead weight that he can take out.
He did he reap with both of the Invernuses?
I should hope so. If he didn't, what the fuck was he playing at?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yes, he did. He reaped
Because he
with
went
Ethereum
to
and
check.
both
He went to check at the end of last turn, made key, and then reaped. 3 times this turn.
I mean, the upside is here, if Dave doesn't go into Saurian now, he doesn't get to check. If he goes back into Starlights again, he doesn't get check. If he goes Logos, he doesn't get check.
He's purged some of his own.
He did he? Oh, okay. So
We got rid of the Deepwood Druid, which is a good call.
That's always a good call.
His own creatures, so he didn't even get any value out of that.
I mean, they're crap creatures, though, I suppose.
Yeah.
But he could have purged 2 good creatures.
I would have purged.
I would have gone the other way.
Probably the Kirby, and then maybe the Kinken.
Is he going back into?
Yeah, he took his archives and has gone Starlights.
I got to be honest. I think that's pretty good for Nathan, because now he doesn't have to worry about keeping him off check. So now he's got a really viable option if he goes Logos now, or he goes Untamed, and just pings some damage out there, kills some of these annoying pesky Starlights guys.
Untamed is going to get 1 stealed, but he needs to do it if he wants to keep Dave off key. He's done it.
Yeah.
He's done it. Yeah.
He wasn't on key before he got the one
until
stolen.
he did it. Yeah.
He could have gone Logos, and he could have shot the. He could have done that and shot King Cam with Twin Bolt, which I think was a perfectly viable option. I guess the upside is now if he now decides he wants to lower the key cost again, he could Code Monkey. Well, he could Code Monkey the 2 Infernuses, is the way it is.
Yeah, you Code Monkey the 2 Infernuses, surely.
Don't you just fucking lovely? Particularly because he's about to get tributed.
Yeah.
That's the downside here, I guess, is the tribute. In fact, actually, looking at what he's got in hand right now, it might be a case of you reap with both of the 2 Mermooks, and you unnatural selection to kill whatever he tributes onto.
Depends. If Dave's playing Canny, he might only put one of the Saurians out.
He might do, but it depends if he realises that he's got almost definitely got, because there's only 2 cards left in deck.
Yeah.
So if he realises he's got an unnatural selection, yeah, he should just probably drop Baracus and then tribute directly onto Baracus. But then saying that, if you do that, you go Dis and you kill it.
Yeah, you go Dis and kill it. Yeah.
So there's no good option really for a tribute here.
Pterodactyl, put Pterodactyl down tribute. At least if it's going to die, it's going to die to a barrage of stuff. I mean, he doesn't know that he could be Twin Blast exploited. This is rough.
Yeah, well, you're actually playing a tough matchup now, Dave. It's not an easy walkover.
You can't dick about. You've actually got to think about what you're doing.
You can't play an entire turn to play 1 card out of hand that you could have got the same amount of amber, and I still can't believe that in the last game. Why the fuck did he play Star Alliance to play a Logos card when he could have played Logos? Oh, it was a much better turn.
Or using the Tamer to play the wild wormhole. He was like, what?
Oh yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Why?
Why
did you do that?
Pterodactyl. Tribute. Is he going any further than that? Is he exalting it? Is he thinking about unnatural selection? He's got a key.
He does seem to be genuinely thinking about it.
Yeah, he's got a key, so he doesn't need to go anywhere.
No, he's playing it. He's discarded, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's discarded.
Discarded and held the Baracus, so he's obviously thinking of unnatural.
Oh, I know. Look, it looks like his head's back in the game.
I think genuinely then, in that case, you play Logos for Nathan here.
Yeah, Logos. Code Monkey the Infernuses.
You pop both of the Star Alliance small guys. You play out the rest.
I think you pop the Pterodactyl.
No, you pop the Pterodactyl.
Yeah, you pop the Pterodactyl.
Twin bolt it and exploit it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Get rid of King Can and the Pterodactyl. Anomaly exploit, of course. I think Dave lost. I think it's a little bit early to say. It's not far off, but it's not over.
No, it's not over. I mean, he's got Amber for second key that he's going to forge.
Yeah, because now obviously
and then,
you've got there you go.
Yeah, then Nathan's on forging, numbers as well. So it's fairly even, I think.
Dave's got no amber control, so
all the crazy killing machines back.
Everybody loves the crazy killing machine. Looks like Dave just going to draw.
No, drew into
hey,
gash.
How's it going?
Good. How did the rest of the games go?
We're watching the final.
Watching the finals.
For us, they went shit.
And just so you know, you are being recorded for posterity with the shit talk we're doing on this final. Watching two allegedly great players cock about.
That pretty much sums it up. I've got to be honest.
What is it? Are they not playing great?
No.
No, not at all.
I think they've both tightened up their game in this when now that Nathan's flipped to his second deck. But when Nathan was playing his first deck, it was such a terrible matchup for him that I don't think either of them were. So many play errors.
Started off serious, and then Dave basically dicked about because he knew he could win. And then I think Nathan did give a shit.
And there's just so many play errors. We were proper scathing.
Dave proper phoned game 2 in.
Oh yeah, he should have won that. Like, he should have won it in 2 because they're playing best of 3 for these last 2. Well, last 3, sorry, games. The last 3 matches have all been best of 3. And then the last one was between Dave and Nathan. First time when Nathan was playing his first deck, he should have battered it.
That does sound gross.
What are you reckoning? Trying to kill the code monkey so you can.
Yeah, you enter on the code monkey.
Yeah.
To exhume it to archive the furnaces again.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think you get the Mamuks.
No. You Etron. You got it. Yeah, when you reap with the Etron, you got to choose a Logos. So you kill the code monkey, pull out the 2 Infernuses next to each other, and as they say, exhume the code monkey back in between them.
But how much is there left to purge?
You don't care at this point. It's just you get rid of the good cards, leave the bad cards. Leave them all the Telltale Vapors in the world. Go on.
I was saying that he's played his
the brackets is now in.
Yeah, so you can get rid of that, which is nice. What's he got? He got Com Kirby and Tribute, Grey and Igor.
Huh?
Okay. Baracus is dead, right? Or did he archive Baracus?
I think he archived it.
He must have archived it, otherwise surely he would have purged that.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, I suppose you know when to check at this point, I so.
Is this the final game?
No, this is
the
first.
best of 3. This is game 1.
This is game 1 of what will be the final match.
Well, this is actually turning out to be quite close, but
It's
Dave's
a good game.
But Dave's not drawn any of his amber control, so I think he's lost it at this point because even if he goes Saurian, he could Grisk. He doesn't want to Grisk because it kills the Mamooks.
I don't know if he's got any amber control left to draw.
No, it's really annoying that we can't see his purge pile because he's got how many cards purged?
It's 10.
16? Don't know.
10. It's 10 purged.
10.
It is 10, yeah. Again, I'm going to try looking on full screen. Oh, it is slightly clearer, yeah.
I mean, it's not because of resolution on this laptop.
Yeah, same here.
No, it's not your laptop.
It's theirs.
It's theirs.
Oh, right, okay.
They're streaming at a really
It's not me.
Oh,
it's
he
you.
did Axiom.
He did. I'm not convinced that was ideal.
No, I'm not. He's just dropped the key cost significantly.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess has he got a tribute left? Maybe is he?
I think he's got one tribute left. He hasn't. He's got one somewhere.
Or he's hoping to just literally get out Primus and mate, and just use Gallum. But then there's so much board clear in Nathan's deck. Don't see him building a board for very long.
No. I mean just Thorium Plasmate and
yeah.
Thorium Plasmate Exploiter kills anything you have on the board at this point, unless you can ward it, and you can't ward it because we put your warding tech in the bin.
So that's what he's going to do.
CKM.
Oh, crazy killing machine.
Come in.
On the board.
Can you hear the drum roll?
Oh, there it is. What do you think he's going to do? He's going to get the Odark and normally exploit it. I think it's got to be what you got to do. Just get rid of it.
Oh, started out with CKM.
Finish in there as well.
Is he gone for? He's gone for Primus Fungus.
Oh, is he? Okay. I think wouldn't it? I suppose it wouldn't put him in check either way.
Yeah.
So get Ungus off the board.
Quantum trap something for the lols. No.
Saying that, I think I'd have gone for Odark just because you're still not getting to check. You only had one Amber Pip in hand. And his archive's only 2 Infernos.
Yeah. I think you're right. You're not going to get to check your next game unless you get lucky off a fair game.
Yeah. And at that as well, you still run the risk of you could put your opponent in check if he gets.
Oh, there you go. There's the archives. Bracus is in the archives with Chan and a wormhole tech.
That's a shit archive, isn't it? Really?
Pretty much. Could you spread it around any further across your houses?
I'd be interested to see if he plays fair game actually, because like I said, I think if he plays a couple of wild wormholes and maybe hits another amber,
you'd be
very on 3 or 4. That
that fair game comes
real risky.
Yeah, squeaky bum time.
Oh shit! There's some wild wormholes in the discard pile to purge.
Oh, get that purging going!
Boom! Oh yeah, that's a different story if you purge them out with the Infernus, isn't it? Take archive, purge him out, then you can fair game.
Look how small his draw pile is now. And he hasn't even got that much out. He's got 5 in the archive, but it's only 6 cards in the draw.
Yeah.
That's how much it's bloody purged. 3 cards in discard, 6 cards in draw.
Yeah, 10 in the purge. Soon to be 14, surely. Surely this is a dis turn.
At this point, I think you've got a fair game.
Surely this is a dis turn, because of what? Yeah, you got
The most your opponent can get is 3 off the Untamed. You purge away 2 from wild wormholes.
Yeah, you're safe.
It's safe. You're well. We can see his hand, but you're guaranteed to get to check. Oh no, you not quite.
No,
you
not
get
quite.
Logos.
You hit Logos, you're not in check. I like the way you're purging so much from his deck, and he's got hardly anything left, and then just binding irons him.
Yeah, exactly. It's got nothing left to draw. Also, where you got nothing left to draw, you're not allowed. It's like we're gonna make sure you draw 1 less card every turn. This is a horrible purging deck.
Yeah, so there you go. You've got 1 Teetotal left. Right, Finn, your deck.
Why did he play Infernus then and not wait until after the third game, just in case they gain amber?
Because then you could gain amber off the Infernus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Which admittedly you lose straight away.
Yeah, but that's only if he's got the pips to purge out of it. Like he's only got 1 card in discard, which is Teetotal now.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he has.
I would not purge the Teetotal. Why are you purging the Teetotal?
Fun.
I'd have gone into my own discard.
Go into your own. Yeah, clear your own. Because like
saying that he's got nothing to lose. I don't know how much more dead weight there is to purge out of your own discard.
Well, what you can certainly say is this: there's not going to be anything more dead weight in Dave's deck than Teetotal Vapors at this point. So I've drawn 2.
I can draw another shit card and archive it.
Yeah.
Right, so now Dave has to play Saurian.
Yeah, because he's got to play the
Gallum.
The Gallum. I don't think he's got anything else in deck that actually saves him after that, because then after that, surely he goes Untamed, Unnatural Selections, take the 1 back off Odark,
yeah.
Then drop the you could even drop the Murmook and it'd still be.
Or you could totally Hysteria the Infernuses just for the shits. You just reap.
True, yeah.
You just reap out.
3 times in Hysteria.
Reap out in Hysteria and just go lol. Yeah, this is Nathan's.
Yeah, he's got this in the bag completely and utterly.
Regrettable Meteor. Why?
Literally the only danger that's left in his deck is Data Forge. And he'd have to really do something to get an archive. I mean, he's got an archive 5, but
I guess he was desperate for the amber then to do that Meteor.
That's why he's done it, isn't it? Like you say, he needs the. To be honest, knowing that Unnatural Selections in, I might have thrown the Youngest away.
Don't know. I mean, yeah, surely this is just a dis turn now.
It's a rough decision. It's a rough turn to make, regardless. Yeah, dis turn here, reap for 3. Hysteria.
I wouldn't even reap.
If he Hysteria, will he Data Forge?
Reap for 2. Well, no, yeah. I think you reap for 2, punch the Gallum out of the way, reap for 2, then Hysteria, and you're in the clear.
Then you've got rid of the Gallum.
Can he not draw with Teetotal though to gain 2? To gain a card?
It gains 1 in total. No, it gains nothing. It's a net.
Yeah, it won't gain him anything.
It won't gain you anything in terms of card for your Data Forge.
Well, Well, you can
Okay,
in
yeah,
Furnace Regrettable Meteor.
Yeah. It's punch the Gallum in the face so it's off the table,
Yes.
and then you in Furnace and kill it, and something else for some amber. Yeah, there you go. Gallum's dead. A couple of reaps. Drop the hysteria bomb.
Did he just fight those two? He did, yeah.
Yeah.
So he really is worried about the data forge.
Makes sense.
I don't think I'd have been that worried, to be honest. He's
I
only got
wouldn't.
3 amber, it's plus 10 cost. I'd have reaped for some more, I think, just to secure it.
Yeah, went for his own deck.
Well, now he goes for Regrettable Meteor and...
Surely Regrettable Meteor and Rato Gallum.
Yep.
And then he's like, yeah.
Gallum.
Have it.
Yep.
Oh, it's a massive purge piles on both sides. But it's like, there you go. How are you going to stop me now?
Well, there's what, 30 odd cards purge between the two?
Fucking hell.
That's game, isn't it? I mean, surely.
Yeah.
He's got no real amber control in Logos. Even when his deck was whole. His deck is most certainly not whole anymore.
Yeah, he's got nothing.
We're done.
They've conceded already.
Concede. Move to the next. Skip. Go. Next.
Don't care what you're gonna do. Just move on. You can play Logos. You can dig for answers you don't have. I suppose he can go Star Alliance maybe, but then he's already lost to Kirby, so he can Kirby to play Tau.
Let's see if he. Yeah, but if he takes Archive, it puts him on how many cards? 1, 2, 3.
Can he Data Forge here?
I don't think he can.
No, he can't. No.
He's shuffling his deck.
Searching for answers.
Oh, the resolution's back again. Clearly nothing is going on in the background. Go on, encoder, you can do it.
Yeah, he needs 16 to forge.
Yeah, and he was on 14 in total.
Yep, concede, there we go.
Fifth.
I'm not sure what he was hoping to find with the Igor. I'll be honest, I'd have thought he'd probably gone Star Alliance.
If he basically had any other like amber generation maybe in Logos.
Yeah, but anything he would have played out of Logos would have taken a card out of his hand to get you amber, so it's a net.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So like, there's nothing in Logos in Worlds Collide with more than one amber pip, or that generates you more than one amber pip, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, what a game! GG, great game. Oh, that was a great game. What?
Is that what they're all saying?
What?
Hey, look, it was a hell of a lot better than the last one.
True.
Which
Yeah,
everyone was
that's
like, "Oh my god, that was the most amazing game ever." No, it really wasn't.
Have they really been that bad?
Yes.
That one wasn't too bad. That game I felt was.
I think
pretty
yeah.
reasonable.
It was hard to play. It was hard to pinpoint any play errors on that one.
Yeah.
The last one, the last 3 were just shocking. They were just shocking.
Like, there was some seriously questionable stuff.
Unfortunately,
Like, there were some things that were maybe like, they were probably reasonable plays, but they were maybe living a bit risky, which I can kind of live with.
flipping not playing that like the amber pips before you rip into your MG, then just getting the proliferator or the Mars first you needed. I was like, oh, you.
Like, I would not have had the balls to.
I would
to
not have
play
done
the,
that.
To,
Yeah.
to not play that to not to use the proliferator to archive the Mars needs amber and hope you redraw another Mars first.
Yeah, that was ballsy.
I wouldn't have done it.
No.
I mean, it worked out for him, but I wouldn't have fucking done it.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's two. That's a
That's a solid opening hand.
It's a solid opening hand for both of them, isn't it? It's pretty much.
I mean, I quite like Nathan's, to be honest. I think getting the anomaly exploiter out early is really.
He's good in this game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason why I'm recording this and I'm recording our random commentary was because last game our commentary was hilarious as we were just ripping the piss out of it. And this game they've actually played well, so there's not been that much opportunity. Should have recorded the last one.
Yeah, really should have done. It was much more entertaining than this.
Yeah. Me and George were practically apoplectic at points.
Yeah, I did scream and scream.
Oh, what's he archiving? Yeah, the Mermoot.
Yeah.
Some random untamed subpar card somehow made it into Worlds Collide.
Mermook's pretty solid. I'd have loved to have Mermook in AOA. That Mustic Murmook in AOA, I think it improved AOA a fair amount. You would have actually had key control in AOA.
Yeah. There's a lot of cards you would have liked to have had in AOA.
Yeah, okay, pretty much any of the good ones.
And that's why everyone was rooting for the deck that Nathan lost with, because it would be an AOA win, which would be hilarious.
That would be quite something. It was. I don't know how it got that far, though. I really don't. It was a real poor version of Sasha. I'm not convinced by it.
No. Meanwhile, we're going to have the mother of all, get my useless Untamed out of my hands, coming up as the next turn.
I feel like he's got Logos, okay. I suppose you could anomaly exploit the Tabor.
Oh, no, look at the Millie. The Millie comes in. Boom.
Yeah. 3 archive all that Untamed.
And then you come in and you as you say, you shoot the Tabor with the Exploiter and play the Igor. Why on earth would you play Untamed at that point, George?
Yeah, you wouldn't.
That's the kind of play Dave was playing.
It really was. That's how bad it was.
Yeah. I think
the shit. Why did he keep Fangtooth?
he didn't keep it.
Fangtooth wasn't in his hands until...
He's Igor, and that's...
No, but he discarded 2 other things.
He discarded Feather Shaman, and... What was the other
It
one?
must have been something else Untamed.
Something else Untamed. It was like, well, sucks to be you.
I mean, honestly, I'd have chucked Fangtooth away just so I can purge it with my own Infernus. It's that bad in this matchup. It's terrible for him.
I mean, he could kill a Jar Google with it.
Yeah, but then after that, it just starts working his way through his own shit Logos. Like, the only way to get rid of it yourself is to crazy killing machine it.
Yeah.
Dave can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
What's Dave doing? He always goes Star Alliance, going for the blaster.
Always Star Alliance.
Yeah,
Always restomp the crotch. Always Star Alliance.
I wonder what's in this Jar Google now. I can't remember.
Something irrelevant.
Something completely pointless.
I just got a tribute and a 6 Emperor already. So,
Of course he has. He's about to archive one of them.
Yeah, Adam, you're going to get fed up with this. Tribute 6 Emperor. Tribute 6 Emperor.
Honestly, the first 3 games, that was pretty much what it was like. And Nathan just didn't have the tools at all to deal with his board, so it was pretty much like he just stored up tributes, would play 2 tributes, 6 Emperor, go to 15 Amber.
On a warded Pompatus usually, or warded Unguis. Yeah.
God.
Yeah, we've locked 1 tribute into the archive. So what do you reckon? Do you just go on?
Generosity 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. Do you just go Untamed now and just spaff out? Yeah. Like spaff out all the creatures and go.
You got to do it. I mean, you can kill all the Star Alliance here with the Murmoogs.
Yeah. Unnatural selection first. Unnatural select. Don't do the bad play. Unnatural selection first.
Hey, you could put 2 Murmoogs down first. It won't make a difference. There'll be 3 creatures.
Oh, that's true. 2 unnatural selections. I don't like this. It's getting dangerous. It's getting dangerous.
He is. He's living on the edge.
Living on the edge. Come on. You what? No!
What are you doing? What are you going to hold 2 unnatural selections?
No, he's going to
kill the Millie. Kill the Millie. Okay. No, that's fine. No need to go off on one yet.
I'm not sure I would, but I guess it gives him a...
And he's played the Fangtooth?
Target? I mean, I can understand holding 1 unnatural selection.
Yeah.
If he gets a big board, it could...
I don't get...
help.
I don't get...
Sure I'd bother.
I don't get about the Fangtooth.
I have been tempted to keep the Dr. Millie so it would back up my stuff to kill it, so I could kill it with the Fangtooth if necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think it was a great play, and I don't even know why he's playing the Fangtooth. The game went perfect for him last time without playing the Fangtooth. His Logos is so small, like all of the creatures are tiny.
Yeah, I think that was a bad move.
I mean, those going to go Saurian now anyway. It's like here's a bunch of guys who are way too big to die to your cavern. Apart from my Gallum. Apart from my Gallum. Really, Dave?
I'd have discarded the fuck out.
Why have you played that? You just discard it. Otherwise, oh God.
Tributes Youngwith, and then everything gets really big, right?
No, because he's played
Except he
the
doesn't.
Sarah Centurion.
He's played the
Because
Pharaoh
that would be a
Centurion.
good play.
Hey,
Which he has 6 Emperors. If he puts out the Ungus, does it have a play?
greedy.
No, it's just a reap. This is just so
Also,
greedy. He's just got
If he
greedy.
plays out the Odoak now, he's not going to get any amber on it to stop stealing anyway. But I don't know if they're stealing this deck.
Like,
There
he's
isn't.
played halfway between both strategies. Either play out the Youngest and make it huge so the Fangtooth doesn't hit, or use 6 Emperor and don't play out the Gallum.
The
Like,
Gallum. Yeah.
Surely it's one or the other.
One or the other. Pick one. That could have been a dead Deepwood Druid. I mean,
Well-
I mean, it doesn't mean much really. It's a dead Deepwood
I was
Druid. Who
going to
gives
say,
a crap?
I'd say he's got a fuck ton of ammo. It's still a bad play because he's forging for 8.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also, I'm not sure the hesitation.
he reaps out.
You
right?
reap out.
Yeah.
You unnatural selection to kill some irrelevant shite.
I mean, you use
I'm not
the
even sure you want
Rockmore
natural
to
selection.
kill your own Fangtooth Cavern, right?
I think you want to kill Youngwis. You can kill Youngwis now if you unnatural selection.
You could, but to be honest, I don't really fear him getting amber on it. He's used his 6 Emperor. If you hold the unnatural, you've got an answer to it.
I suppose.
I feel like you just reap out. Like you say, if anything, you fight. You could fight to destroy your own Fangtooth, or you just let the Fangtooth kill Gallum. I'd probably get rid of the Fangtooth because I feel like it's a massive mistake playing. You play
suppose-
another crap Deepwood Druid.
Knowing that
you
the Rust, if the Rust Normal was going to live, which is probably actually a reasonable assumption, playing the Fangtooth isn't a terrible thing because it killed the Jar Google. You now Rust Nora to kill
The Fangtooth.
the Fangtooth. I think the mistake there was Dave playing the Gallum. It's just like, what are you doing? You've
The only trouble you got here, if you kill the Gallum at all, you're then turning off your own unnatural selection.
I can live with that rather than having that
Yeah,
flipping Fangtooth.
What's
What?
he doing?
What are you doing?
What was that play?
And now he's unnatural selecting. I am boggled.
Is he setting up for the anomaly exploiter? Is that like the plan? So he kills everything. I guess he kills Pterodactyl now, and then kills
Yeah.
Gallum with the Fangtooth.
No, he's killing the Ungus with the
Yeah, but then he kills.
Ramble
Oh,
in.
okay. So why?
what
That seems so inefficient.
the hell?
Like, wouldn't you have just reaped? I don't like that play.
No. I am struggling to understand that. And you've left the Fangtooth.
And now Fangtooth kills your own Deepwood Druid next turn, right? I mean, like,
Yeah.
because I don't foresee him playing anything small. Oh no, I suppose he could play if he plays Curly's.
This logo.
He's not gonna though, is he?
Goes
No,
logo.
I bet he plays the
Plays
Igor.
like ball.
Oh god, he plays the Igor, yeah. I suppose now the Rushnor is not on the table. I mean, because Rushnor are fighting into Gallum to kill Gallum to then kill the Fangtooth Tavern.
I think
That's
that was
it.
a fair.
That's a
play.
fair play. Yeah.
Yeah. I would have almost been like, do you know what? If he'd have honestly expected the Rush Norris to live, I thought that's a decent play. I'd have reversed everything I said about playing the Fangtooth.
Yeah.
If he'd have banked on that living and he could have played that way.
You'd have done that way.
But I mean, I think there was no guarantee he was going to play such a small creature, so I don't believe it was pre-planned.
No, I don't think it was.
But if it worked out, it would have worked out fine. But I don't know why he's playing the Fangtooth Cavern. I mean, I was under the understanding that he discarded it last game because he thought it was a shit for this matchup. He's working out at the moment, I guess. But I just feel like once he gets some Saurians out.
I mean, he's got like 4 turns clear now because Dave's just spaffed out his low level Logos and then drawn into Kinkins. That must have been a bit disappointing.
Just going to do some work here.
What do you? I'm just thinking. I think I would probably go Logos.
Yes, yeah, Logos. I think, to be honest, at this point, I think you look at archiving the Mermooks.
You do because you're going to get to key. You're going to get to key.
Well, it puts you up to 5, 6, 7
Yeah.
with those two. You reduce your key cost, then you've got them to replay when you want them.
Absolutely, I think Code Monkey in between the Mermooks, Lightning, Twin Bolt emissions. The
two
daughter.
Igor, the Igor and a daughter, sorry.
I'd go.
Yeah.
I might go daughter
I mean,
wormhole
either way,
tech.
the other thing dies anyway, right?
No, I'd go daughter wormhole tech and then kill the wormhole tech with the
Oh,
exploiter.
yeah, with the anomaly exploit, yeah. That makes more sense. Okay, you got saying that, you could do Igor, daughter, and then just anomaly exploit the Odak. Because then you'll get...
The Odark is just a chump at this point.
It is, but I mean, I don't think he'd play Logos next turn anyway. After playing all that, is the only thing.
Yeah. There you go. He's taking our advice for once. Not playing like a chump.
Someone send him a card.
Oh, for good
Play like a moron,
grief.
well done.
I like it. I've just looked over to the chat and someone goes, "Oh, it's not check. It frickin' is if he archives them numbnuts." They're not on the table then.
Yeah, he did do that. He got rid of the ODA.
Yeah.
You see, I don't think that's that bad. I know you're leaving the wormhole tech, which is a good card to have, but
It was. Well, I suppose it and the daughter were the only two cards that were having an effect on play, other than just being there. Oh no! Don't do that. So I was about to enter sleep mode because I hadn't moved my mouse for 20 minutes or something stupid.
I imagine he's going to Axiom. You think?
He's gone Star Alliance, hasn't he?
Gone star.
Yeah, he's got a Kirby and he's holding Axiom.
Oh, right.
Wormhole.
He has got a wormhole. I don't think the wormhole's a great play though. It doesn't get him to check.
He's encountered sued, so he's going to be.
He's
axing me.
tributing.
You think he's going to tribute? Oh, he is tributing.
Oh
Shit.
my god.
I wouldn't. Interesting.
Whoa. Okay.
I mean, I suppose if he gets the Pomposus out, that becomes a viable target for.
Not
Just
the
6
Star
cent, but-
Alliance turn.
Yeah, no. I just mean later
In
on,
general.
like down the line.
But
Look, saying that right now,
Nathan's
surely
gonna
like
take his archive, take his 3 Mustics Mermook,
and
slap
just
them
beat
all
the
down.
shit out of that. Yeah.
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 Kill everything else.
I don't think I get that. I think you let him forge first key there. You Axiom.
I think that was an axiom play there.
Yeah, I really would have Axiomed that. Put down the Kirby. You could put the encounter suit on the other one, then you could ward it and the Kirby. Let them both live, kill his entire board.
I mean, I
Okay,
might.
You lose a King Can, but oh no, what a shame.
Yeah.
Like, if he goes dis, you've still got a steal.
Yeah.
I mean, you get 2 steals, in fact, because both King Cans live till the end of his turn.
It's untamed, mate. It's untamed. Don't think about it. It's untamed.
Untamed.
Yeah, of
Untamed.
course it is. Like,
Untamed.
still get your 5 amber back.
Take your archive, play all the Mermook.
Like, even go and have the links beat the shit out of it. I don't care. Just it's not a tough play.
Yeah.
You raise your own key cost a bit, but
3
still getting your
Mermooks.
5 amber back.
Okay, yeah. Now shoot it with a Mermook. Kapow! Shoot the Chan. Kapow!
Shoot Chan, shoot Kirby.
Shoot Kirby. Kapow! Reap with the Deepwood Druid and heal nothing because it's such a shite card.
Because who
kill a
the
King
hell
Can.
heals crap low health untamed creatures? You don't. You
You
never
just
do.
don't. And we're done. And there you're on check. A monstrously large check, but still check.
It's, yeah, it's peripherally expensive, but who cares?
Dave can take him off check by calling Saurian.
Yeah.
He
I
can.
think that's the only thing he can do.
And I think I'd do it, to be honest. I think you,
Oh, yeah.
you need to Axiom.
Oh no, he's
like,
gone Logos. He's going to if he wild wormholes into a Saurian, I guess. No, it's only if you name it, isn't it? It's only if you name
Yes,
it.
if you name it. But why wouldn't he Axiom? Like, I suppose you don't want it to forge cheap, do you? I guess at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to bide your time, I guess.
Make him pay for that key.
He raises the cost. You might as well.
Here's a bunch of Saurian I didn't actually want to see at this point.
Yeah, because now I've got to find a way to exalt these or kill them. Oh well, at least the Fangtooth's not going to hit them.
It's not exactly hard to exalt. When you
Baracus is easy.
Baracus, yeah, and you can just ward the
Ward.
pterodactyl if you give it crap.
Pterodactyl. That's if you even care about the pterodactyl
Yeah.
really living. But I think you might as well care. You might as well keep it. I suppose you can ward the Baracus. It's not a great hand here, is it? I mean, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, but I think even though you don't get any cards out of hand, I think untamed.
Reap with Untamed, yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose the only trouble is you've got with that is you're keeping your key cost real high.
Works 2 ways.
It does. But I mean, at the same time, he doesn't know that Dave's about to Axiom. So I could understand why you might want to play.
I might reap with 4 of them and just punch Brackus out of the way.
Yeah, removing Brackus would be real tempting. I wouldn't want to let Brackus live on this with this deck any longer than it has to. Particularly given the fact that if you go and punch Brackus, you can follow up next turn with an Infernus and get rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't I mean,
Assuming you
there's
kill
4.
Brackers.
There seems to be 4
Oh, I don't
discards
like
that
this.
don't do a lot. Oh, has he done? He's gone.
Has he gone Logos?
It's gone Logos.
Gun logos,
Oh,
non-exploit
he's
it.
going to normally exploit it, right?
Okay, I'm still not
Okay.
sure that. What's
I
the
think-
crazy killer machine?
I'm also fairly sure you
Wait,
Telltale Vapors before you do anything else if you're going Logos.
Yeah, you do. You always Telltale Vapors first.
Yeah.
Also,
Right, quick,
does
quick,
it make
finger trap,
logical
finger
sense,
trap.
though,
Put
as
the
well?
druid somewhere useful. Oh, you didn't. Put the druid between the mamooks.
It's slightly more useful then. But yeah, also, right, does it not make perfect sense? I've always found, personally, I always Telltale Vapors first because it tells your opponent the least about what's in your hand. Like, surely that makes the most sense, right? Because if I
Yeah.
Telltale last and then don't play anything else, you know none of that's Logos.
Yeah.
If I Telltale first, you have no idea if I had Logos or if I've drawn Logos.
Yep.
The thing is, if you're going to draw cards, you always draw the cards first because it might
Yeah.
change the order of what you're going to do.
Correct.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like, even if there's nothing in my deck that's going to change that, like, it just tells your opponent the least information. Oh, Encounter Soup. He's obviously planning to tribute the Pterodactyl at some point or another. I still don't know now why he's not Axioned. I feel like that was a better turn to go Saurian. Still.
You still didn't get to check.
I know, because if he'd Axioned, he would have done.
If you actually, he would have done. Yeah.
Right, so...
Unless it's
Now
just didn't want him to forge for.
He wouldn't have done though. He'd already forged, right?
Oh right, okay, I don't.
Last turn for 9. He hasn't gotten any amber since then because he went Logos for some reason.
It's getting desperate time that you might have to go dis just to get it all out of your hand.
I think he should. I think he archived an Infernus.
He did.
He did, yeah.
So he
Yeah,
takes
just show it
that.
Bring the
he,
Infernus out.
Good.
Purges a couple of pips out of Dave's pile.
I think you also purged some
Plays
of the
out
creatures.
all of his discards, uses a fair.
I think that's a really good shout. You've only got one card left in hand.
Yeah.
So
So
fair game's unlikely to get you anything. You know, get your opponent anything off you.
yeah. I mean,
Set
if
up something for anomaly exploiter with festering touch.
yeah,
It's
I think
probably
it is.
Pterodactyl.
Yeah, I think it's not
Put
the
one on
best.
Pterodactyl.
Or
Yeah.
the
You can
counter
put it
suit itself,
Right.
anyways.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get a pip onto walls and grey.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can set that up at least.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think that's just the best play. I don't know why I wouldn't do it. I would also just be tempted to purge Baracus. It's such a big card in this matchup. And also, if Data Forge is in there,
I think the 6 Sempers in there, isn't it? Wasn't it used early?
yeah. I mean, you could purge 4 cards. I mean, I'd be tempted to just get rid of some of these massive combo pieces out.
How are you purging
Make him a
4?
king,
How are you
sure.
purging 4?
There's another one in the archive.
There's only one.
Oh,
The-
he's not got one in hand.
No, he's not one in hand. No, there's only one in archives. They're purging
I was
2.
only purging 2, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to say I'd maybe get Data Forge then, and I don't know, something else. I don't know what else. I think Data
One of the
Forge,
tributes.
Yeah.
One of the tributes
Sure,
is
he
in there.
tributed already. Show us the goddamn discard pile.
Don't show us the deck.
I already know what the deck looks like.
We know it by heart by now.
I've seen it so many goddamn times. Come on, man. What are you doing? Are you going to either reap like crazy?
I mean, it's like at least one of the Hysterias is yet to come as
There we
well.
go.
Yeah.
Archive. There we go.
I'd be tempted to festering touch the Igor just because the walls you can kill with
You can kill with a Fang Tooth.
Fang
Yeah.
Tooth anyway.
That's true.
kill
I mean, you can
either
do that either way round, can't you?
Yeah, either way, yeah.
But yeah, you probably want to kill the walls first. That
Or I
probably
guess,
makes
I mean, I might be tempted to not, to just wait and use the Festering Touch last and ping the ward off the Pterodactyl.
Yeah, but it's encounter soon, so we'll just go back on.
It will, but you're going to kill
But
the
it's before
Igor.
the action, so you'll still take the ward.
It will still take the ward off and it won't have a ward. Which means, yeah, okay, Dave might play an action that puts it back on again. But the Igor's going to die to the Fang Tooth anyway if you want it dead.
Yeah, but you can always put, like I say, you can always put one on one or the other. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, it does make a huge amount of difference.
Yeah, you put it on the grey, ping the ward off. I think that's what he's done. Because you're going to kill the others with a Fang Tooth. Oh no, he's only...
No, 'cause
what?
it's fair game.
You fair game,
Yeah,
you...
yeah, it's fair game.
You fair game... I suppose I would have maybe
I want a
fair.
game first.
You fair game
They got
first.
0, and he got 2.
Oh, he's put a Hysteria in the bin though, which isn't great.
That's a bit shit. But he's got 2. Has he played one already?
No, he's got one
Oh,
in hand.
Neil-
Oh!
No, there's a second.
Oh, that's a solid next dis turn.
Oh yeah, Infernus next to Infernus, Code Monkey exhumed. Boom!
back in archives, and then you can Hysteria anyway.
Well, you Hysteria first.
Yeah, play them down, then Code Monkey.
Then Code Monkey it, and then.
Oh, so
And then the only thing left on board will be Pterodactyl.
I mean, because also you're reaping all this shit anyway.
Will Pterodactyl? Because don't you reap with the Etrome? No.
The
I'm talking.
would want to kill something different.
I'm talking
You'd probably
nonsense.
blow up the Druid, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just because who gives a shit about a Deepwood Druid?
Yeah.
And also it gets it out your hand.
You don't want it in hand, no.
Yeah.
Dave's gonna grist, right?
That's what I would do. I mean, I've been saying that for the last 3 turns. I think
Yeah.
he should have
Grisk.
I've been saying for so fucking long he should have grisked. I almost wouldn't be surprised if for some fucking random reason he goes Star Alliance to archive something, play Kirby, and then grist. Yeah. Who the fuck knows?
No, he has gone Saurian.
Yeah,
Boom,
fine.
lay down the Grisk. Which is a bit disappointing because it messes up all the Infernus shenanigans, but
Yeah.
You could-
Like I said, I just don't get why he hasn't played it a long time ago, really.
I think you could exhume the Infernus if you wanted. Or do you still Code Monkey to put it back in the archives?
I think you just exhume the Code Monkey to put the Lilithal and the Infernus back in archives. Because it boosts your own Amber up as well, and now the Mustic Mermooks have gone.
Yeah.
I think that's still the
It'd
play.
put them on check.
No, but I mean the Mermooks have gone anyway, right? So this
Yeah,
so
so
he's going to
it
go
would
to
put-
check now. You play Infernus anyway.
Yeah.
Take him off check.
Take him off check.
Then I think you
Put the
play
Lilithal
next to it,
next
and
to
then
it,
you exhume
yeah.
your own Code Monkey.
Yeah, and that'd
Push
put
the
him
key.
on, put Nathan on check, right?
Yes, yeah. And then also, I mean, you've got an empty board, so you're not blowing anything up of your own with Fangtooth.
Yeah, you kill either
You
Gallum
kill,
or...
no, sorry, you kill your Code Monkey,
You'd kill the Code Monkey, yeah.
but we don't really care about Code Monkey.
At that point, no. He's given us 2 Amber and Archive
done
and
his job.
Infernus.
And if anything, he's better off in the discard pile for the reshuffle, which is happening now because it's 0 cards in deck.
I'll tell you why Dave wasn't grisking. He was worried about his chains.
He's got 4 chains.
He's got 4 of the Binding Irons. He may have 6 over on 2-7 at some point.
Yeah, but wasn't that just played last turn? otherwise he'd have lost
Yeah, you're right.
So he couldn't have known.
No.
I don't get why he didn't grisk earlier.
Yeah.
I think honestly, I think Nathan would have got so much less value from this game if he'd have grisked 2 turns back. Or a turn back or whatever the hell
Oh,
it was.
no, not
Oh.
doing the
Not
play.
with Exhume.
What was he exhuming? Infernus.
Jimmy
I guess you can
Infernus,
Infernus Hysteria.
Yeah, I personally would have just sooner got the Amber game.
Doesn't get you on check.
Yeah, I'd have sooner pushed the key. I
And
that's
you
just
don't-
me,
and you
it's
don't
a
need-
play difference, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, but
you don't need 4 Infernuses right now.
No, I agree with you entirely. I don't think it's that great. I suppose the advantage of this way actually is you could kill the pterodactyl because you could just pick those up and hold them.
Yeah, and then it is. Yeah.
And then you kill it with the
Hysteria.
fact. Then you kill.
Then
Yeah.
Then you fangtooth the pterodactyl. It's a reasonable play actually. It's not terrible. It would have been better if you'd have still had the other hysteria, but I mean, I'm not sure I'd do it.
Oh
I'm not
no.
that bothered about the pterodactyl to be honest.
Just put out the Lilith for no reason. Now he's going with the
Why are you
Infernus,
showing us all this?
so you can see which discard he's going to go for. But it's like,
I'll see in a minute. It will tell me on the chat.
he's gone for
Baracus
Bacchus and
Axiom.
Gris. Yeah.
That's not a bad shout. It's some good.
Kirby, come on, Kirby's going to be next in line.
Kill the blaster if it's there.
It's not.
He purged the blaster ages ago.
Has he got the blaster ages ago?
Yeah. Surely it's Kirby and maybe Centurion. No, he did his own. He
Purged
did
some
an.
of his own chaff.
It might not have been much in the way of Amber in there.
There
We got
wasn't.
the other
But I'd have taken the Kirby. Get the Kirby out. It's such a power card.
I mean, he's drawn another Hysteria though. That's good. Means if saying that he can bloody tribute 6 Emperor again.
No, he can't. He's called Star Alliance.
Oh, that's a mistake then. That could well be a mistake. I've got to be honest now. I'd be really tempted to Hysteria and either discard or hold those Infernuses and that Infernus and Lilithal, and kill the
Pterodactyl.
Oh, saying
That
play
yeah,
the-
that does
play
not
the,
seem. That does not seem a great turn from Dave going Star Alliance.
It doesn't really, does it? I mean, the only thing he's still holding
He's got tribute
still holding
6.
tribute 6 Emperor.
Did he want Ungus? For
To be honest, Ungus isn't a big thing for him in this deck.
It's not going to get landed with the tribute anyway because the tribute's going to go on
yeah, that's true.
the pterodactyl. So what? Reap, Hysteria. Oh, could you? Hang on.
Kirby, I think.
Right, you wouldn't even need to do that. You could ping the ward off with a Festering Blow, then Hysteria it.
No, it will reward it.
Oh yeah, Hysteria will reward it, wouldn't it? Yeah.
No matter what you do, you can't kill it without not playing anything. You need the Fangtooth to kill Pterodactyl.
Yeah. Or you could just attack around on the board a bit.
You see, I'm not a massive fan of not getting to check here.
What?
I get you want to kill the Star Alliance.
I don't get it.
They've got play effects, but I would sooner go to check.
Dave's going nowhere if you put them back in his hand. He's going nowhere.
He gets the play effect. He gets another archive, which does build him towards a Data Forge. Yeah, he did it in the end. Okay. The trouble is, he can still 6M for whatever he puts out.
Yeah.
It's a fine strategy, but he's still going to take all four.
I mean, I'd also Festering Touch. Festering Touch, just give me an amber.
Yeah,
but
just play it.
Just get me closer.
I guess he can't ward whatever he 6M for, so we'll have to kill it.
Yeah, but does he care?
Probably not. But
he's gone Logos. He's archived Dungus.
That seems like a really crap turn.
That seems like a seriously shit turn. I gotta be honest, I don't get that.
He's greeding. He's got his 2 tributes. He wants to get like 10 fucking amber.
Tributes in 6M.
I think he does. I think that could.
It's sure he knows that's not going to happen for any time soon because
I suppose he's worried about also them being purged this turn. If he puts them out, if he plays them, he drops Infernus. He purges both tributes, or he purges a tribute and a 6M.
Why are you going Infernus this turn?
Yeah, no, but if he'd have played Saurian last turn, I mean.
No, I'm thinking now. Why is Nathan just gone in this?
Yeah, no, I might be tempted to go Untamed.
What, and just play the Rustnor and Cauldron Boil?
Yeah, hold those. You've got to know from what little is left in his deck that the 6th Emperor is coming.
Yeah.
You've got to know there's jack shit you could do to it happen
Yeah.
when it does. The best you could probably do is Infernus the cards after the fact.
Exactly. Yeah, push him back
I
down
suppose
after.
the only thing is saying that it looks like what he's trying to do now is he's trying to do it and then immediately reshuffle because he's only got 1 card in draw.
Yeah.
He's trying to protect himself against the Infernuses. So he does all this here, he captures it all, he 6-empers it.
Then they go back in.
Gets his fucking huge swing of amber.
He doesn't even need to do the second tribute. Keep it in hand, keep it safe.
No, he doesn't, yeah, it's true.
It gains him nothing playing it gains an amber, but you don't need it.
1 amber.
You don't need
2
that
amber.
right now.
Play 1 amber, exalt 1 amber to technically repeat the effect. And then, yeah, it'd make it 8 amber gained.
Yeah, I think that's greedy at this point. You just 6-emper now. You know you're going to shuffle your deck.
And he's trying to do it as a bug where it won't let him do it if he's got no amber. I think the only thing he's thinking, I think, is it puts it back in deck if he plays it. With Nathan being on 0, it probably.
Hang on, let's look at tribute. Can you do that?
I don't know actually. Let's have a look at the card because no one seems to be questioning that particular one. The most powerful friendly creature captures 2 amber. You may exalt that creature to repeat the preceding effect. Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't. To be fair.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't question the same thing about.
No, it's fine.
In terms of redress.
I just wondered if there was a "if you do" in the front of it, and it's like, no, there isn't. It is just
no,
you may.
There's not, unfortunately. It does look like it's a bug.
Steel 2 with a cutthroat. Woo, woo.
Crazy killing machine.
For the win.
Go on. Crazy killing machine.
Do it now.
It's actually, if he does it and hits a tribute.
He got a code monkey off the Igor as well, which is quite good.
Oh, he didn't.
Oh,
He
that
didn't
is
crazy
pretty
killing
solid.
machine.
So he needs to Dr. Millie, I'd have thought.
Oh.
Or do you put the Infernus back? Do you go Infernus Lilithal, or do you put down?
Oh, that was nice.
What did he get? He got.
What happened?
Oh, we got Logos and Saurian. So
He discarded Dr. Millie. I'd have played Dr. Millie, then played the Code Monkey next to that, just so then you could have killed. I suppose he killed the Gallum anyway, didn't he?
yeah, he killed the Galim and the memory chip. If it went Logos, you were going to kill the memory chip.
That's true. Okay, this is looking reasonably solid now.
Don't know. Dave's on a lead.
He's got a lot of amber.
He's on the lead into the third key.
The trouble that Nathan's got is he's purged his deck quite a bit, but he's missed the important.
He's missed the important ones. Yeah.
He's done is made it faster.
Dave's sitting on a.
Oh, he's just drawn 2 fucking tributes.
Yeah.
And the pterodactyl.
He's going to go Starlights to get those out of his hand so he can get to the 6th Emperor before Nathan.
Because I mean that Star Alliance is great to draw with it. Archive a card, play those 2 out, maybe take something back from your discard if there is anything.
Yeah.
He just bides his time.
He'll probably draw the 6th Emperor, and then that's probably it.
Yeah. Well, if Nathan needs to forge, he needs to forge now, doesn't he? Really. The trouble is, if he goes untamed, you don't play the Mustic. Otherwise you don't get to check.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess he could maybe.
He's got the Infernus as an archive, but then the trouble is you can't play fair game.
I want to see what's in Nathan's draw pile, because if he uses a fair game and there's no Untamed in his draw pile, it might
he's safe.
Discard the 6th Emperor, because you discard the top 5 cards, right?
No, you take what's in hand. So
you take what's in top card, and it's what's in hand that matches.
Right, okay.
Yes, yeah. So you ideally want a handful of dis. Like now's not a bad time. That's not terrible. But the trouble is, you'd have to play the Hysteria, which would bounce all that back to hand.
Yeah.
So if he discarded the Hysteria, that's a pretty decent fair game hand. But otherwise, it's a bit shit.
I'd be tempted to keep
Jesus
the
Christ.
Hysteria, to be honest. In that, I'd fair game with the play out the Infernus. Fair game. Hysteria to bring the Infernus back, and then play the Infernus again to destroy whatever amber they gained from fair game.
I think it's not a bad shout. Like you say, if you just keep fair game, it's not terrible. The trouble is, though, you're bouncing 3 Untamed back to hand. If you do hit Untamed, if it's in your draw,
huge.
Your opponent's getting 4 amber.
If they
No,
as
in
fair game whilst
fair
Hysteria
game
is
where it's
in
fair
hand.
game with Hysteria
Before the Hysteria. Oh yeah, no, that's fair.
Because they're going to gain 1, and you can just take it off with the Infernus.
Is he looking at data forging?
He is.
Data forging for his last one. He's got how many cards in archive? 8. So 8 plus his 6 in hand. He's working out 14, so it's not quite enough.
Yeah.
Bing.
Yeah, he won it. It's a much more interesting matchup at this point.
Yeah. When it's gone to a third. Oh, jeez, it's past midnight.
Is it really? Fucking hell.
Yeah, quarter past.
There can't be much left in this game.
This tournament has gone on a lot longer than I expected. I didn't expect it still to be going on at this point.
Yeah.
How much time do we have on the round?
Not enough. I would have thought.
Is it timed? I don't think it was.
No, I think someone did come in and say you got 45 minutes.
Right.
Blinking line is keeping time.
How much of that is left? But it's going to be probably called fairly short, which I think means that Dave will have it as long as he can 6 Emperor.
Oh, don't suspend the timer!
Oh, jeez.
Oof.
No, we're not happy with it. We want to go to bed. Oh, they both want to play it out. Oh.
At least it's a good game this time round.
In fairness, if I was Nathan at this point, I'd be going hell no. Because if he leaves it to time, Dave just goes do, 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 do. Time's called. Okay, tribute 6 Emperor.
Yeah. It probably suits Nathan more than it does Dave.
Yeah.
Because like you say, that massive swing right on the time call would just decide the game. To be honest, even a couple of tributes, like just capturing the amber, would do it.
Yeah. It was a beautiful match, regardless of outcome. Anyone else getting Swiss Tony vibes at this point? You should be playing Keyforge like you'll be wooing a beautiful woman.
That's a bit of a shit hand for Dave.
Yeah, he mulliganed into it.
Yeah.
It's because he had 2 tributes in his starting hand, and I don't think he wanted them.
Oh, I weep for him.
So
Let me get out a magnifying glass so I can find my violin.
I thought you were going to look for my tears then.
The Igor. It's Battle of the Igors. 2 Igors enter.
Igor off.
All that hot Igor on Igor action.
Sounds like 2 Kirby's, 1 Blaster all over again. Got my Logos thing, can you? Logos again seems pretty solid.
It is quite funny because I was just saying in the chat, and they're quite right. If only Nathan knew that he'd just put the data forge under the jar Google, he could hysteria it, put the data forge in the bin, and then fly over furnace.
That would be a hell of a play, wouldn't it?
But he can do exactly that because he can Infernus, Hysteria, Infernus again.
Oh no, he can. But like I say, to be honest, Logos is probably the best play. But
he's got
looks
this.
like he might actually do it.
He's got this. He's gonna do it anyway. He's purged.
He's gonna fucking do it.
He's purged.
Oh my god.
He's actually fucking done it. Go on, merge the
Go on,
fucker.
son.
Merge the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dave calls GG.
Yeah, GG.
All he needs now is the tributes. That's it. Come on. Oh wow, that's a fair old Logos and fuck me.
Yeah. Igor. That was the only disadvantage, was you put an Igor, 2 Igors, whatever it was, in a jar Google back in hand.
Yeah, you put an Igor and a jar Google back in his hand. But to be fair, you put an Igor back in his own hand.
Yeah.
So.
But what is it with people playing cards and then Teetotal vaporizing?
Don't get it. Like I say, I don't understand it. I mean, to be fair, no, Igors, it's roughly the same, isn't it?
It is a bit. It's in case you draw something off the Igor that you know you want to archive, I suppose.
Yeah. But I guess it. No, you don't really know. It depends. If the top of your deck happens to be Logos, obviously the Teetotal's better. If it happens to be further down in your deck, Igor's better.
I mean, to me, it looks like, what have you got in your hand? Have you got something in your hand that you definitely want to archive? Then you just
Then you probably Teetotal.
Teetotal, because yeah.
You need a board anyway, right?
Who needs boards? Yeah.
Not sure you want some.
Why is he? Sure.
He really likes that Fangtooth as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced. Like it worked well last time, but then I'm not entirely sure
that it was a great play still.
I think it's real swingy. It could backfire.
I really like Fangtooth as a card,
This doesn't
but I
strike me
still
as a great
don't
deck
play
for it.
all the time.
No, and like looking at this, I mean, don't get me wrong, I will 100% say I was wrong last match. It really worked. It worked fine. It didn't really bite him in the arse at all. But I'm still not sure that it was. I'm still not sure it's a great play for this.
Yeah, Nathan's got lucky and he's getting the 5-card draws, and they just happen to go untamed. Logos. Whereas Dave's getting more mediocre sort of 3-3 splits. Fangtooth.
This is a reasonably lackluster.
Go on, kill your Igor with the unnatural selection. Kill the Igor and the Druid with the unnatural selection. Jeez, can you imagine looking at it going, well, that's pretty subpar of having a Code Monkey, the Rush Nora, and the Druid.
He just got the Code Monkey. Here we go.
He's got the Code Monkey and 2 Infernuses.
Unless he draws another Logos card with his Teotau, and if he draws another Logos creature, could Code Monkey straight onto those Logos creatures.
He could. I mean, the other thing, do you take the massive chance of Dis here?
No.
Yeah, he's got no amber, has he? So he can't even purge.
Yeah, what's Dave doing? Can Dave gall him? Is Dave going to gall him in?
Did he just have 6 Emperor in his archives already?
Yeah.
Yep, 6 Emperor, Odak, and another tribute.
Yeah,
So he's already holding 2 fucking tributes and a 6.
Yeah, he could do it. He could riff off the
I feel like
Chan.
you should at this point. Like, why the hell not? I mean, or just chuck out any dinosaur he wants to kill.
No, I think
I mean,
yeah.
at this point, though, surely you put it on
take-
the grey. Double tribute grey, 6 Emperor grey. Grey survives because he's got encounter.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot you got the encounter suit on it. Yeah, there we go. Boom!
Nice big 10 amber swing. No, sorry, 12 amber swings. Obviously, you got 2 from playing the.
Oh, poor old Odark sat there with no amber on him. And the
I know, I'm
Chunchuri.
sure he's good.
Galim, make your keys cost 3 more. Woo!
Yeah,
Right,
just
come
took
on, Infernus. It is into the
amber on.
Infernus. You've got to
You've got to play it
Infernus.
now, haven't you? You've
The
got
6
to do
Emperor
it.
and a tribute.
Get rid of them. Get rid of both those tribute. Then who gives a fuck about 6 Emperor? That's a hell of a lot of shenanigans out of Dave's deck already. Now he's got the Data Forge. Now he's surely got to get both tribute.
Yeah, he took both tributes. I don't know, I might have taken a 6 Emperor rather than a tribute. I don't know.
But then he could just take Amber off you more. The 6
I
Emperor
suppose.
without it is pretty lackluster. His creatures do tend to be bigger, so he's probably hitting his own stuff.
I just think he
The
gives
most
you.
he can really do is capture one on like an Odark or
Or pump.
or a
Yeah, but he could
Tribune.
pump an Ungus or pump the Pompetus. Oh, I think the Pompetus
That's
is
true.
gone.
True.
But yeah, he could pump the Ungus with it.
You fight with Infernus. Okay, well, I suppose got rid of Grey in the encounter suit. That's not a bad shout.
Oh, I think
Or we give 3 Amber away. Did he got
playing
4?
that was a bad idea.
He did get 4 himself though.
I don't think it was the guy. He was already on Forging Key, and you've got effectively this game is on the clock where it was always going to be. Dave is just going to go key, key, key. It's whether you can keep up.
So now it's a case of what? Code Monkey, that Infernus. Lilithal maybe? You don't really want to lose Lilithal off board, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, obviously I'd Tautau first, but then these Morons won't. I'll play Tautau last and then draw this massively impactful card.
Yep.
What would you do with
The only real
Dave?
problem he's got here is he hasn't really got anything to take Dave off check again.
Yeah, I was just wondering what Dave was going to do there. Whether he was going to go the Saurian or whether he was going to go Logos.
He's going Logos.
Yeah.
I really might be tempted to go Saurian, to be honest. But I suppose you're already on check. You might as well get stuff out of your hand.
Yeah. You can get mileage out of Millie here as well.
Yeah, if you Code Monkey first, you'll get what, 1 archived off Millie. Might as well archive the Eterome to go with the Lilithal and the Infernus.
Yeah, that was my think.
I think would be my choice.
Archive one of those now. Yeah. Archive Lilithal. Code Monkey in between Infernus and Lilithal. Then the Millie to archive the Eterome, and then get out Kate's killing machine.
Kate's killing machine. Do name.
Don't tell Carl.
Devastated. Well, that was a quick 2 keys, to be fair to Dave. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That was fast. Once again, it shows you just how fucking insane 6 Emperor is.
Only with tribute.
With double tribute, yeah.
Yeah. And admittedly, it's in a deck that's got Logos to dig for it. And archive it out of the way till you need it.
And Star Alliance to do
And-
the same thing.
And something to actually ward your guy with to make it even more bonkers.
Just so you don't have to kill it, because why would you want to have to kill your own guy? Oh, it'd be terrible.
Terrible. What happened there? Oh, it was Chan. It was Chan to use the it was Chan to use the Centurion. And then I've lost interest. This is over. This is over. We're done.
Didn't like it, I know.
I mean,
Ooh,
can Infernus
you can,
He can,
you
but there's no discard anymore.
can double Infernus, but there's no discard. You have to pillage his own, which doesn't seem great. Might want to hold off on that.
He could then Code Monkey, to be fair.
Yeah, I'd hold off on it.
Exhume the Code Monkey.
Hold off on
Trouble
it.
is, if you hold off any longer, your your draw pile's also going to flip.
Only if you play 4 cards. I think you can afford.
Hysteria seems a really good idea for Nathan right now because basically nothing has a play effect.
Yeah, true.
So you get the amber back from the Fire Centurion.
And fortunately, the only thing he hasn't got an archive for, an artifact for rather, is disc. So it wouldn't actually be too bad for the if he replayed the King Cans. The only trouble would come if he actually did Code Monkey his 2 disc creatures back into his archive. He'd then risk getting both King Cans back down and then stealing 2 off him.
Yeah, it looks like he's going for the display.
He's got a bunch of Lilfals though that he doesn't have to.
Oh, that's true. He's got 2 little Fowls, so and a Netherome, so he can leave something on board. One of those will die to Fangtooth. So what's he going to purge out of his own discard? That's the question.
Untamed creatures.
Yes.
Probably an unnatural selection. That
Any
seems to like getting rid of those.
And Colton Boyle.
Yeah, and Cauldron Boil's a good shout. Cauldron Boil, unnatural selection.
Hysteria?
I mean, I'd have personally gone Fangtooth, but whatever.
Yeah, I guess you can't because Fangtooth.
Hysteria?
Apparently he's considering the fact quite heavily.
Hysteria?
Nothing to consider.
There really isn't, you wouldn't have thought, but apparently there is. I mean, I guess you could maybe decide to play out another disc now and exhume the Code Monkey, but I don't think I would.
No.
I'd sooner get the extra activation of Infernus.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'd want to call Dis again.
You might, if your Lilithals stay on, it might be the only thing that keep you in the game.
Yeah, but the trouble is, if you play, let's say you do that, you play an Eterome, say, to try and keep the 2 Lilithals. So you play the Eterome out, you then Code Monkey it to bring the Code Monkey back to hand.
Wait, is this other Infernus in the discard pile?
Maybe. Is that what you're thinking?
No, that's a good point.
Exhume the other Infernus.
How many? He's got 3, hasn't he? We saw him play 1 earlier when he originally purged the Data Forge. Don't think we've seen another one.
I wouldn't have done that.
No, not when you can
Is he
hit
exhuming
Spirit.
now?
Yes, what I'm saying. I think he may be exhuming over Infernus. I wouldn't have done that.
Maybe, yeah.
I'd have Hysteria'd and then exhumed the
Yeah.
Code Monkey.
I would, yeah. I'd have done the Code Monkey. You get the extra activation of the Infernus anyway, and you get the Amp.
And you get the Amber to go to check, yeah.
I think it's a much better. Yeah, to answer your question though, there's definitely another Infernus in. I can't see one in his discard pile. Yeah, no, I think that's a poor play. I really do.
Ends his own deck.
Because yeah, now he's just purging more of his own stuff, which isn't bad, but it also doesn't
Get you to
really.
check.
No,
He would have been
I
on
would
check.
much sooner had the Code Monkey. Hysteria then, played them back a couple. Code Monkey, blow up your own Eterome or Lilithal or whatever with the Fang.
Yeah.
I'm honestly not sure if Dave's grabbing water or if he's taking.
And he's back.
So now he has to blow up Eterome or an Infernus.
I think he chose an Infernus.
Yeah.
He knows he's close to the flip, I suppose.
It's back in deck in it, and there's no more Hysterias to bounce it, so I don't think it's a terrible thing to do. His exhume's already gone, and for some reason he decided not to exhume the Code Monkey, which I still think is stupid.
I think that was that was the wrong way round.
And an Axiom's got to be coming here, right? I mean,
Yeah, it's gone.
yeah, Axiom blows everything up anyway.
And there's now the youngest. Yeah, what do you do? God, our team looks
to be
crap.
honest, I think you go Logos, you crazy killer machine, and you drop 2 millies. I mean, obviously in the other order, but
Yeah.
that's what I think here. You archive away that
2 millies
untamed
is
crap.
nice.
Yeah, the Untamed is gash, so you're
It
going to have
lets
to
you
go
archive
Logos.
everything.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'd drop the other milli regardless, or I might even discard it, to be honest, because you're only blowing 1 up. So I think you maybe play 1.
Play 1, discard the other.
Lucky.
Yep.
If you're lucky, you hit it with your own crazy killer machine. And I think, to be honest, if you do hit it, you blow that up rather than one of his artifacts, because then you can kill one of his Saurians.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't CKM.
Not yet.
No, I think you do. I think you do that now. I won't play the other melee.
No, he didn't even CKM.
Oh, we didn't
didn't
do it at all.
CKM.
I was slightly behind.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Yeah, I really don't get that.
Why would you not
I don't know why you
CKM?
play the other melee. Just chuck it. You just throw it into your own Fangtooth.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's a good play at all. Well, he's got 2 Infernuses back, I guess.
Yeah, he's got. Say Dave's played King Can, so at least you've now got a Fangtooth that's not your own. But
You can exhume the other King Cat. Sorry, the other Millie.
Yeah.
That could be a good shout. Would you play the rest of your diss out anyway? Probably not a bad shout, that, actually. Because the Code Monkey's gone, so you've not got really any other good diss targets. I think if you play the 2, you're still archiving 3 cards. So you do it after you've played all the other diss and just archive the rest of the Untamed away. Though saying that, I mean, that board's looking horrible. It might be time to pull Untamed.
I think Untamed, you use the unnatural selection.
That board got too ridiculous, unfortunately. Wait a minute, has he not purged the blaster? He hasn't. He hasn't purged.
No, he's not.
No,
it hasn't come round.
It
hasn't come round until.
It must have been last game.
Yeah, your unnatural selection. Leave some
Pull
of the
archives.
Leave some of pull archives, unnatural selection. Leave some of the chumps. Shoot one of the chumps with the Mermook, and the other chump will die to the Fangtooth, and he's left with 1 creature on board.
Okay, so you must take Mermooks first to ping.
No, you
the Fairy Centurion.
Oh yeah.
Then you kill the Pharaoh.
Yeah, then you kill the.
You kill
then
that.
You ping the 2 King Cans or something.
Yeah, you leave the 2 King Cans alive, and then you hit both of those. With
I wouldn't leave the King Cans alive. I'd leave the walls alive.
No, but you surely, even so, you can ping because you've got to leave 3 things alive with unnatural. So it surely makes sense to do.
Oh yeah, you leave the 3
maybe a
2
Chan,
strengths.
because it can't use anything else anyway.
Yeah. Chan
And
King.
then you maybe use 2 King Cans, and you just ping one of the King Cans with the other Mermook.
Yeah, so he's left with a Chan and walls. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, no, you'd just be left with walls because
No,
he's got another Mermook. You're left with 1 creature at the end.
You should be able to kill both King Cans, regardless.
Yeah. He's gonna be left with 1 creature at the end of all of this, and you just leave it to be walls.
As long as he kills Saber now, this is okay.
Saber.
I mean, as long as he shoots it with the other Mermook, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, the joy of 2 Deepwood Druids.
I think I'd have left the King Crown or because then it will die at some point.
Yeah, but if
that's why I would have personally left.
No, because the King can survive into your turn, which then if you play this, it steals you off.
No, but as long as you killed, I'd have left from the unnatural selection. I'd have left a King Can and a walls.
Yeah.
And then you could have killed the other King Can and just left walls left.
You kill the King Can, leaving walls. Yeah, you could have done that to leave walls. I would have left walls, and and Chan would have been dead.
Walls is reasonably shit value. Ugh, damn it, he's got that bloody blaster. That's gonna be a fair bit of draw, isn't it? Oh no, he put that into Jar Google.
He's put Kirby under Jar Google, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Kirby under, and now there's the other Kirby. So now we'd need to find a way to shoot.
Easy enough. You put the blast. You put the blast. No, you put the blaster on Chan. With Chan, shoot Gargoogle, play it.
That's what I was going to say. But the only thing is that doesn't get you draw.
No.
But it allows you to play the Kirby's. But it is alright. Chan's dead. So I'm not a massive fan of playing all these Untamed, like all these Mustic Mermooks out for Nathan. He's just made his own keys incredibly expensive.
Yeah, he's got a forge 3, whereas Dave's only got a forge 1, and Dave's nowhere near Key. Yeah, Dave's nowhere near Key.
I'd have played the Dis turn. I mean,
Binding
you
Irons.
You really want to get a Code Monkey right.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? Binding Irons, Etrome, maybe Exhume something, leave a couple of Furnaces in hand. No, would you have got to Key? I mean, at least this way you have got to Key.
You have, but then are you better off actually not getting to Key while you've got those Mermooks out on the table, and then just having the Amber to forge 2 keys back to back?
Well, if the Mermooks live for a turn and they reap, you've got the 3 that they've cost you.
Yeah, maybe I suppose. But the only thing is, I guess I would say is that you know that Dave's mass ammo control's gone.
Oh no, the Kirby. Yeah, so Kirby's now in the archives because of the Fangtooth.
Has he not pulled it? That's interesting.
Yeah.
I suppose he can't bounce it between right now, can he? So he might as well leave it in archive until next turn, and then you might as well pull it next turn and bounce between the two of them. No point playing 2 Kirbys for him to kill.
Although he can kill that Kirby next turn, right? If he can ping that wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy. It's easy enough to do the matter.
I think you still play both Kirbys, because if you want to try and play that kind of strategy, you play both Kirbys and keep the blaster in hand.
Yeah, but then you just invite him to kill a Kirby, surely.
Yeah, you kill a Kirby and you've got 1 Kirby.
Used 6 Emperor.
Why?
Wild Wormhole 6 Emperor. That is game. Oh.
To be fair, 6 Emperor's irrelevant anyway because he's lost his 2 tributes.
Yeah.
6 Emperor's a bit shit regardless.
Blew up a Mermook and that was it.
Which I suppose helps him now that. No, actually, if anything, it just reduces the cost.
Just reduces the cost for Nathan. I mean, Dave's just in the frantic scrabble for 3rd key scenario.
Yeah, exactly. There's not a lot.
That's why I'd have got all of that Star Lines out of my discard, out of my archive, and just gone. Blip, there you go. You got to kill it all. You got to kill it all.
I've got to be honest. I think Nathan made a mistake not playing Dis last turn, just based on the fact that he's now got no discard again to purge from, and he's got to play Dis. Sooner or later here, he just has to play Dis.
I think he has to play Dis, but I don't think he has to play the Infernuses.
Yeah, but you've got no value from this turn. You're just holding 2 cards. Last turn, he actually had viable purge targets.
Yeah.
I just think you had to play it last time. I don't care if you got the check or not. It was like, I think you just had to try and play it. Like now, he could exhume a Millie or another Mustic Mermook, but
yeah, well, exhuming a Mustic Mermook's not too bad. Yeah, you shoot Grey in the face.
You shoot Grey, yeah, it's not a bad shout. Honestly,
you exhume the Mermook
and ping
play the Binding Irons, exhume the Mermook, kill the Kirby with Fangtooth.
Kirby. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you also get rid of Blaster.
That's not bad. That's not a bad idea.
2 cards.
I think you'd keep.
And then you can Infernus the Blaster if you wanted to.
Well, you'd have to do it next turn.
Yeah. I think you keep the 2 Infernuses.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone untamed. He's killing the Kirby that way. Okay.
I'm not sure I'm a fan of that turn. It's not bad, I guess. But the trouble is, Dave's just going to keep creeping towards Key.
Yeah.
I guess you put some options in the discard pile now, haven't you?
Yeah.
And Igor's going to throw loads in the discard pile.
That's very true.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't know that as Nathan.
Or I'd be tempted to get rid of that Axiom.
Igor.
There's only 3 amber to get rid of anyway. I'd be very tempted to get rid of that Axiom.
Did he draw a Teetotal off his Teetotal? Well, of course he did.
Yes, quite possibly. This is all assuming, to be fair, that Nathan doesn't somehow manage to get... Dave doesn't manage to get all the way through deck, sorry.
Just on another Teetotal. Oh no, it was...
Played 2 more... He's going to very nearly get through deck.
No, he still won't flip.
Not quite. It's just going to be short, because he's, 4 cards there. He's going to play 3 more. He's going to play... Put 1 in Jargoog and I'll play 1 more. He's drawing 4. He's literally on the 0 mark. It's incredibly close to happening.
Yeah, he's 1 short.
Yeah,
Unlucky.
1 short of flipping.
Unlucky.
So he'll get Infernus twice.
Yeah.
Just because he couldn't play 1 more card. Tell you what though, as well, like that's not a great hand to have when you get about to be Infernus. There's not a great deal of anything in there. That's a real shit hand. You can capture 1 and 6 Emperor it. I mean, he's got a decent archive, so I'm sure there's some good cards in there. I think Brachus is in there. Memory serves. I think there's some other good, decent bits and pieces. But I think I'd purge the Axiom. A couple of other bits.
I don't know. I'd be tempted to look what's got pips. Purge the pips, because Davies is now so slow on his amber generation.
He is, but I mean, like, you don't want to purge too many pips because you might want to Infernus some of them later. You might as well just get rid of the 2 amber he's got. Is he? Oh yeah, I thought he was going untamed again.
No.
this point, I might be tempted to purge the Telltales.
Yeah, just to stop him flipping the deck over.
Yeah, stop him cycling.
No, I don't know.
I think I'd purge a blaster and teetotal, and then
Yeah, but the blaster and axiom are a really good shout, but it's what he purchased with the second one. I think.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh, I don't think he's gonna play it.
You think he's gonna hold it? I'd play it.
I'd hold it.
Really?
Yeah.
If he holds
gotta get
it,
through-
then he's not gonna get jack shit to purge.
Exactly. He's gonna
He's
get
got his
through
own.
deck
He's
this
got his own.
turn.
He's got his own deck to purge. He's got plenty left in his own deck to purge if he wants.
I mean, I'd sooner get rid of one amber and a decent card from his discard. I think.
Yeah.
Than hold it, and because we've got to remember, he's got to draw his own as well. Like he needs to. This way, at least he draws 5 cards instead of 4.
True.
And he needs to generate some of his own amber because he's currently forging at 9. What he really needs right now is a code monkey, just to bounce those mermooks to archive.
yeah.
So he needs to dig for that for me.
I don't
The
know.
ideal
He's gaining amber faster than Dave.
Yeah, but it's how long he can keep him off. Because the trouble is, his main amber
Okay,
is in furnaces, and sooner or later he runs out.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, this is pretty good. Hysteria to remove all that is pretty damn soft. And now he's got rid of the axiom. That becomes
Kill
a
both
real
Igors.
nice turn.
You Hysteria, you purge the Igors.
Jeez, yeah.
I've got to be honest. I'd be tempted to. I mean, you might kill an Igor, but I'd be tempted to reap some. You want to at least get to check.
Yeah. You
well,
kill an
the thing
Igor.
is,
You kill an
he
Igor with the
doesn't
Etrome because you don't want to reap with the Etrome.
One of these furnaces is probably going to get zapped. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll be a Mamook. But he's going to zap something.
Oh, he's zapping Infernus.
Infernus simply because the. Oh no, actually, that's the reason why.
You're gonna zap the Infernus because you can see the Hysteria is coming down the line at some point. You need to get him off the table.
Yeah, that's why you've got to try and go for it, really. It's a shame he can't kill the King Can.
Right, yeah. I think you boop both the Igors. Hysteria, Infernus. The
You
two
think so?
Igors.
I think you reap twice, you see.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure you reap.
You need to get to check.
Do you reap twice for check?
Because you'll at least be on check if you bounce all that. You want to have all the Mermooks in archive and be on check.
Oh, I'll tell you what you
That
could.
way
I'll tell you what you could
forge,
do.
Re-drop all the Mermooks.
You could actually skip this turn and go Logos.
Yeah.
I think that's not a bad shout. What you really need to do is
Good.
Crazy Killer Machine, his Pocket Universe.
Yeah, because your CK. Yeah, exactly. Because your CKM is its odds of CKM whiffing are really small right now. It's
I mean,
and then
looking
you.
at his archives. If I was streaming this, I'd be looking at his deck, going, "What's the odds of him hitting Logos on a Crazy Killer Machine?"
Yeah.
Because I mean, for me, this whole game could well come down to can Dave get enough amber on Pocket Universe?
Yeah.
Because at the moment that seems to be his thing, is he's trying to protect it all from Infernus by slowly building up Pocket Universe.
Yeah, I think as you say,
He's going
go
Logos.
Logos. Yeah, he says he's seen it.
Oh,
He
he's
got
done
it. He got it. That's Anakin Can. That's big.
I then go twin.
The other
Bolt
King
and
Can.
kill the other King
Twin
Can.
Bolt, King Caught on the Igor. Yeah.
That's okay. This is becoming a very big turn.
He's gradually clawing this back, isn't he?
He's not clawing it back at the moment. He's battering it. To be fair,
Well, no, it's this second key. The second key's taking him forever as well.
it's taken him
It's
forever.
his
But
own-
at the moment,
his own
like,
there.
what Dave's doing nothing impactful.
No.
You know, he's.
Well, I guess he can't with. Is that 12 purged?
10.
10.
Oh, there's the code monkey.
That's
Come
okay. That's
on.
really nice.
Oh.
Play it. Play it now.
Do it now. Do it now. And he's taking the. Has he taken the?
Got the other Hysteria.
Oh god, that's. And he's gonna get the code monkey back with it. This is...
Jeez.
So he puts all that dis out. Maybe he has to kill one of his own dis, but then he can code monkey it.
Dave won't be able to flip his deck this turn.
No, he won't. He's got. So he's gonna
Get
get
rid
hit
of the
by
Igor.
Infernus again.
I mean, I wonder, was that Pocket Universe thing? Was that really the way to go? Knowing that he's got a CKM there, and you've both got Logos. I think it wasn't. I think that was an error.
I think it was 100%.
It
was a huge risk. Like, I don't know whether he thought that he would somehow forget that he got the Pocket Universe.
Or maybe you could
I
get.
guess it means that those Infernuses are coming up so much though. I feel like it.
I don't
could've-
think he's got any other outs, so that's the problem.
No.
like I said, this is why I honestly think that he's really beating him at the moment, is because he's going so slow to key, and he just can't seem to gain any amber that he doesn't immediately lose. The real question with this is whether Nathan can gain enough amber and keep Infernus. He's got enough stuff to Infernus while gaining amber. And at the moment with the Hysterias, why not? Because he'll reap with those, probably blow up an Igor. I would at least. Then Hysteria, redrop all your dis, and then you've got all that to reap with next turn. And then Hysteria again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave's gone Saurian. He's taking his cards. Are we going to see a big blowout?
Infernus out. That's a nice one to get, to be fair.
Infernus is gone before it can be Hysteria'd.
Yeah, I think that's still Hysteria at this point. Because now, instead of blowing up a disc with Eterome, you're at least killing a Saurian.
Yeah, you kill a Saurian and flip them all. I mean, Dave's...
You get either Odak or the Thera Centurion, either one.
I guess Dave's hoping for a big Saurian board is going to win him now from reaping.
Well, you this to kill Raider Gallum, right? I think.
Yeah, I think so, because that puts you on check.
You reap Eterom to kill Gallum, then you Hysteria.
Yeah, you're not on check. You're not on check if you reap Eterom to kill Gallum. Your own Mamook's in the way until you Hysteria.
Yeah, but then you Hysteria. Yeah, but after Hysteria, then you get the 2 amber back, which puts you on 8. Cost would then be 6. And I think that's pretty solid. It sucks to lose the Infernus, but I think if you hold the other Hysteria, you're probably going to see another one fairly soon.
Yeah.
And you've got a solid disboard, and you've got a bit of burst when you
and
Monkey to...
And also the next time Dave goes for it and plays out all those Saurian, which is probably going to be his next turn, you can just Hysteria them again.
Yeah, it's a massive stall.
Well, particularly when your opponent's got no amber pips on cards, Hysteria is savage.
And you can Eterome 2 each time to Hysteria them back, so he's losing cards every time losing ring.
Yeah. Kill the Gallum.
Gotta be Gallum.
Gallum.
Why is this taking so long?
How is this a decision?
It's not a decision. Kill Gallum.
Kill Gallum.
Gallum.
Kill Gallum.
Kill Gallum!
Just kill the Gallum! This is what...
Yeah!
It took him 5 minutes to come to a decision any normal human being would have come to very quickly.
I don't know, maybe he was suffering the kind of lag we get in the UK sometimes on kit, but he was there just hammering on the Gallum. Just like, just fucking die!
I think you have too much faith.
Oh, you do. You're going to have to blow out your own Eterome. Oh, well.
This is the one downside of the Hysteria plan, is you slowly lose your disc reach. But you are now through the deck.
Come on, Deepwood Druid.
Come on,
your time has come. Fangtooth Cavern calls.
Saying that, actually, to be honest, I think unless Dave really makes a push, I suppose if he goes Saurian again, he builds that big board.
He's got to go Saurian. He's never going to get anywhere near winning if he doesn't.
No, he's not. He's got to play that again. He's got to hope that you haven't got the other Hysteria, which reaps out again. Destroy another one with Eterome.
Yeah, I mean the only play is Saurian, right? There's not much unless he goes Logos and Wild Wormholes to hope that there's something in deck.
If he's thought about it and he knows that the other Hysteria, because he should know the other Hysteria is in hand, because the deck's flipped. So if he knows that, Logos is probably the smart play, because you get the benefit off Daughter and you get an Amber off Wild Wormhole.
Yeah.
And you play whatever cards on top.
And he gets to archive.
And you get an archive.
And he gets to archive, which means...
And Eterome will kill his own thing as well, potentially.
Yeah, so because you get rid of 3, you go down to 2, you archive 1, so that's 4 cards on a hand, so you're going to draw...
no, you're not.
Oh no, you lose a chain.
You don't know. You don't even do that.
Why not?
Because he's got 7 cards in hand. Oh yeah, you're right. Because Daughter. Yeah, because Daughter. Yeah, because Daughter. Yeah. Yeah, you lose the chain.
And you get that benefit before it bounces or dies.
Yeah, he's going Logos.
I think that's a smart play. He must know that he's holding the Hysteria. Google puts. Oh, of course you got Google as well. So you draw another one as well.
Yeah.
What would you put under here? You put Kirby.
Kirby.
Yeah. Get it out of hand. Try and make all that hand one. Then I'm guessing you expect the Hysteria here after reaping 3 times, blowing up one of those two, probably Wormhole Tech or Daughter. Probably Daughter. Then your Hysteria.
Do you? Why not go?
Might be tempted
Why
to
not
go
go
Logos.
Logos?
I would probably, yeah, Logos maybe.
You're gonna get yourself closer to key off Logos.
Yeah, but when has that ever been a priority for this bunch?
Oh, God, yeah. And your CKM will most likely hit because you got Logos on both sides.
You see, yeah, I'd be quite tempted to CKM here because worst case, if you get untamed, you blow up the Fangtooth, which is definitely hurting you right now more than your opponent. I know he's got small Logos creatures, but it's been crucifying your Hysterias. You know, it's just killing your own Dis stuff.
If you hit, if you hit Dis, you kill a Lilithal you don't care about. As long as you hit Logos, and I'd actually be tempted to get rid of that memory chip.
Oh no, 100%. I think you get rid of one of those.
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
That's good.
Here
That's
we
good.
go.
Oh, is it going to be? Is it CKM?
I might. Yeah, no, actually, it doesn't matter.
CKM.
CKM is doing some work here. Really is. Is he trying to thin down his deck, I guess, to work out what he might actually get?
Yeah, maybe.
Igor's not bad for that.
Or just to definitely get the Infernus so it doesn't get discarded by the looks of it.
He's got an Infernus now.
Yeah. Which means that Dis-turn with the Hysteria is potentially looking better.
Very Monkey comes out, that's good.
Yeah, Code Monkey.
He's not quite going to get to check, but...
It's closer than Dave finally.
Killing machine.
CKM.
Bastard.
Did he not use it?
Oh, no.
So
Coward.
boring.
Coward.
No, but also I don't get it at this point. I don't feel like there was any real downside.
No. No downside. All that'll happen is, the worst is, your CKM destroys itself and nothing else.
Or a Dis creature would have been, like you lose a Dis
Yeah,
creature,
if
it's not
it-
the end of the world.
If it no, because it could have flipped. It could have flipped Star Alliance and I guess Star Alliance and Dis, and you'd be going like.
I mean, like if Crazy Killer Machine blows itself up, I suppose maybe he wants to save it for when Saurian's on the board and he kind of needs it more.
Dave goes to 6. He's on check. Little does he know the Murmook is in hand. Or alternatively, the Infernus.
So the Infernus.
Yeah, all the Infernus.
Infernus twice.
Yeah, best. Little does he know there is no way in hell he is forging.
But he has, Nathan definitely has options.
And he should get to 6 this turn, because, I mean, I feel like you've got to go Dis here just to reap with Eterome, blow up one of those two. I mean, probably the Wormhole Tech, because you're about to discard
Wormhole Tech.
anyway.
Yeah.
And you know that most of their cards are Saurian creatures because you Hysteria'd them. As long as you can get to 8, he's safe, right?
Yeah, well, you need to get to 7, right?
He does, but he think if you and Nathan, you don't know what he's got.
Odoak and
You got Odark and Pharaoh, so you want to go to
Yeah, you need to get
8.
to 8. You're not going to get to 8 this turn. I don't think any of them.
No.
will.
Even if you
Next turn is a Logos. Oh, okay, maybe not
Yes,
actually.
he's doing it.
he's doing it. Doom. Even if you get to 6, it's enough that he has to go Saurian. He has to play those Saurians out, and it's not getting him anywhere.
Well, then also he's got the chance to own. I'd probably kill the Infernus after this, just so you've got the Eterome to blow up whatever dinosaur you need to. Is always an option.
Yeah.
But then you've also, of course, got.
I mean, you're going to
like
kill the
3
Igor, aren't you?
Maveriks
Oh no,
just
because it's
kill
going to go to hand of
everything and
Hysteria. Yeah. Zoop. Everything back in hand. Out they all come again. Kill the pips. Yeah, cut for research his druid. Die, druid. Be gone from this place.
It's fortunate at least that Dave's not on 4 here, because at least then he would actually go to check with
Yeah.
Baracus. Luckily he's going to finish up on 5. I mean, it wouldn't matter too much because he could, worst case scenario, he can drop 3 Murmooks.
Yeah.
Seems to be
Or-
in his hand forever.
Or even Thorium Plasmate Anomaly Exploiter to kill whatever he needs to.
Yeah, kill Baracus.
Kill Baracus, yeah.
Kill something with Amber on it.
And any Code Monkeys.
Or, just reap with the Etrome to kill the Baracus.
Yeah.
It's like Baracus ain't living.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I mean, all it means he can probably get more Amber and more value out of a Logos turn here than this one.
Yeah,
The
he can
only
get
trouble
3
is-
Amber from Logos, and he can archive a load of stuff.
Untamed.
I know why you say that, but he could capture a load of stuff off him as well if he went this.
To be
How
honest,
much
this
power is
probably
Brackus?
4.
4 is probably the better play here because then he can kill Baracus off the Fangtooth.
Yeah.
So you're probably better blowing up something with Amber on it. Going this, blow up something with Amber on it.
The Centurion, because it's the one that can capture further if it lives.
Capturing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Blow up that. Reap twice with Lilithtown capturing 2. Blow up the. I mean, or you go untamed, but then your trouble is you set yourself.
No, you're setting yourself up back. You go. I think you go this.
I think you
Yeah,
get this.
this.
Yeah. Got this on turn 17. I think it's the right one to do. I think this is, like you say, blow up the Centurion.
Because then you've still got the Logos turn if you need it afterwards.
You could make a case for killing his Odak, but with a Lilithal to reduce the amount of Amber he could get on a.
He's doing the Logos turn.
Ooh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, well, you'll get the Amber to go to check.
I suppose you can melee a few of the Untamed away.
I mean, to a certain extent, if you get to 7 at this point, the only thing that's going to stop you is Galim.
Yeah, but he's got Gallum in hand.
Yeah, but Nathan doesn't know that.
Yeah, I know. But all I mean is, you got to think if you were in his situation, you got to be thinking right now. If he could go Saurian and then reap to shit with everything there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're in a lot more trouble. Like you've got to stop him a lot more. I mean, this could go Dave's favour now.
Yeah.
Because if he drops Gallum, he increases the cost to 9, and then he reaps what 5 times?
Yeah.
Or 4 times after he
4.
kills something with the
The anomaly.
And he should kill Crazy Killing Machine
He's
here,
gonna do Thorium Plasmate to kill Brackus, then Twin Bolt
and
Emission,
then kill something else.
and then Anomaly Exploiter, and then CKM.
That's it. He should CKM. Like,
Yeah.
I really hope he does here.
Yeah, I'd kill the Centurion. I'm not sure.
It doesn't matter anyway because the cost's gone to 9. He's got 9 Amber now,
He is
Yeah,
CK.
there we go.
so that's got to be.
Yeah, that's it. We're done. We're done.
There's nothing in the arc on
I don't think there's any.
Dave's
Amber
archive,
control
is there?
left. I don't believe there's any Amber control left. He's got. I think it's pretty much all purged. He lost both.
It's Galim. I think it's.
I believe so. I'd be pretty surprised if there was much else.
I don't think there's anything else in Saurian. Both the tributes have gone.
Yeah.
The Centurion's in the bin.
He's got no recursion.
Yeah.
Got no way of bringing him back. Most he can do is reap twice, play a Gallum, make him pay the full 9 for his last key.
Yeah.
I must admit, in Dave's shooter, I'd have played with the timer.
Yeah.
This game was his.
This game was
And, like,
his if you had gone to time.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with playing with a timer. At the end of the day, his deck wins over the course of the game.
There we go. We're done. Right, I'm going to bed. See you night, guys.
Yes, yeah, good night. Good night. That was way later than I expected.
And strangely disappointing.
It was. I'm so glad that they've lost, though, personally.
We have been talking on recording for 1 hour 59 minutes.
Is that how long that game was? Oh my god.
Jeez.